to the night when I
All right, I need your help. I need to figure out if the volume is like crazy off because it has been. And I made some changes a while ago, but I'm like, I was, I don't know what was happening. I just, it was too much of a headache, so I stopped trying. And I need to sort that out before I waste time and get into a stream. And then it's like, oh, your volume sucks. So, can you tell me how the volume is? Can you hear me? Sorry to boomer it out, but it's like, gotta do it. What's up, Fanny? What's up, Patrick? Hello to Jamie. Got a few videos I want to go over. Connor will just Connor talk. Connor will lose to any top 170 pounder. He just beat a top 170 pounder. So a little bit too little, too late. Doubtful. And people have been saying Connor will lose all the time. They said that literally every fight. He was an underdog in his first fight in the UFC. You can't beat a wrestler. You can't beat a top 10 guy. You can't beat a top 5 guy. You can't beat the champ. You can't go up in weight. You can't beat Nate. You can't beat him in the rematch. So sound good. It's a bit low. What's up? Sounds good. Yeah, it's better than before. Then if it sounds even, but here's the test. Listen to like okay. Here's a little Jake Paul press conference.
Yes,
So
I
that's
think
is that
a lot
way
of
loud?
all I keep on hearing is
Is that
there's
better?
something
Like
about this
halfway?
kid, or he's tough, or he.
Let me wait for you to react to that because that's critical. If the volume is off, then the whole thing is pointless. So who's louder? Brooke, be more specific. Should I go halfway on the volume? Because I think I hear it not as loud as you guys do. Better at full. Okay. Did Kobe Bryant mean anything to me? Yeah, maybe this is a good chance to speak on that. I've been seeing a lot of Kobe stuff, and it's very difficult for me to watch it. I might watch some of it now. I think Jimmy Fallon spoke on it. Um, yeah, it fucking sucks, dude. That guy did mean a lot to me, and he never thought. I thought the world was a better place with knowing that Kobe was enjoying his retirement. The guy is just a good guy. He's just a nice guy. I might do a video on his life, his death. I'm tempted to do something that other people haven't done, which is maybe address head on the rape allegations because I looked into it for the first time now. Uh, I read her account, I read his account, and I have a sense of what happened, and I have a theory on it. And it's kind of a dangerous topic. It's a slippery slope to talk about defending a rapist or finding nuance in rape. Like, you don't come to rape for nuance, but there is a lot to be had in that case. And there's a lot of points to be made. So it deserves a video. But I also don't want his death and his life to be clouded by this one event, so I'm tempted to wait at least to talk about his rape because his life was, I mean, fucking magnificent. And it's really a hammer blow. It is a wrecking ball, that loss. And it's tied in with every other loss. I mean, there's 100 different guys right now that we cannot afford to lose. Thousands, obviously, but I'm not talking about privately. Um, I'm talking about publicly. So like people that we all know, but we don't really know them. I'll name like five right now. Um, I mean, okay. Well, I'm trying to stay away from politics. How about if you stick in sports and acting, but like Brad Pitt. If Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise die, or Meryl Streep, if Alec Baldwin dies, if Tom Hanks dies, but those people are a little bit older. Someone in their early 40s. I was gonna say if Jeremy Renner dies, but that would be celebration in the streets. But there are just people that you just don't think, like, that's not right. That's not good. What is that about? Thank you, Tuesday. And I wrote something, I put it on Facebook and Instagram about Kobe and what he meant to me. And I think it's symbolic of, what a lot of people felt. And, I'm not overly sentimental here, but this guy had a major impact in my life. I mean, I remember when my cat died back in the day. I had that cat for like 16 years, maybe not that long, 13, 14 years. And I remember when that cat died, I thought to myself, I've known this cat. This cat has, this cat eclipses every relationship of my life, aside from my parents and sister. So this cat meant everything to me. So, well, me and Kobe, that's a 20-year relationship. Now, obviously one-sided, obviously not exactly profound, but it's still time spent with another person. And time is like harrowing time. So you could consider sports to be as ludicrous and irrelevant as you want, and they are in many ways. But it matters in the moment, and there are stakes, and it is emotional. There is fear, there is victory, there's glory, there's sadness, there's anticipation, anxiety. So there's money. I mean, I've gambled on the Lakers a bunch of times. So there's also just joy and happiness, and you're just spending time. And there's the post game interview, and you're watching it, and you see the pictures, and it's the imagery. It's all visceral. You feel like you're a part of this, and it's you know I'm sure there are research papers done on this, but like, why do we watch team sports? What is it about that? Why is our union or participation in that club? Why is that important to us? What is it that we get out of it? And he was definitely part of that. I felt the same way about Magic. How crazy is it that Magic gets AIDS or HIV in '91 and he outlives Kobe Bryant, the kid? Kobe Bryant is a child. He came out of high school. We got him. Incredible trade. I don't know how we got him from North Carolina, um, but we did. Or Charlotte Hornets. And you could just speak about him athletically in terms of basketball, and that's you know a very long conversation. He was a special talent. I love the guy. I thought he was incredible. I loved his style. I mean, he was different. Guys didn't like him. Not all guys liked him. He was way too competitive. He was, just the guy was steel. He was ice. He was deadly. He really took the image of Michael Jordan and the legacy of Jordan. Jordan was his role model, and Jordan's greatness was barely about his athleticism. Jordan was physically amazing, but it was his competitiveness. I mean, Jordan was a guy who had the athletic gifts, but it was what he chose to do with it. Because if you know anything about Jordan, he didn't make his high school basketball team. He couldn't dribble that well. He was kind of lanky. He was not that polished. So he got bumped and he trained and practiced, came back, and obviously the rest is history. But he didn't have a great shot, although he did have the game-winning shot for North Carolina to win the championship. But he wasn't the go-to guy. He was a freshman. It wasn't like he was supposed to hit that shot. And his shot developed. He developed a three-point shot. He grinded and just went off and got better and better and was just tenacious. Like, he just wouldn't lose. And so Kobe took that and, like, it was a blueprint, and he said, I want to be like Mike. He took that literally, and he was not satisfied. He won 5 championships, and I'm just thoroughly impressed with the guy. I liked, but I didn't, again, just like Kurt Cobain, I'm wearing a Nirvana shirt right now. I didn't watch too many interviews with him. I mean, outside of, I know he did some stuff. He did stuff with like Oprah and Usual Suspects, but outside of the sports world, I'm not sure what he was truly about. But bottom line, I like the guy. Always liked him. My team, my guy. I watched not every game, but every year I watched him. I watched the playoffs, the championships, all of that. So that's in me. That's part of my DNA. It's part of my memory. I was there. I witnessed it. He was there. I rooted him on. I cheered for him. I celebrated him. So to feel bad about his loss is natural, and it my main point, I know I'm a total tangent, but my main point is that loss is tied to every other loss. Thank you for that super chat. It's tied to what we all know is lurking behind the corner, behind door B, which is, and I'm going to get to this, Mr. Hitman, thank you, which is we're all going to lose. We're all going to lose our own Kobe's. And I mean, God damn it, the guy had $500 million in the bank. Or some of that's tied up in houses and boats or whatever, helicopters apparently. And it's like, shit. Um, Sorry, let me engage here. But yes, you can see I have a lot to say on it, but I realize that everyone is talking about Kobe, and so I don't really want to pile on, but I will comment on his rape. Thoughts on Connor's performance? Magnificent. Like, Connor's another guy. I mean, just marvelous. He did a tribute to Kobe. He took a picture of himself looking somber in front of a poster, a billboard of Kobe's. I mean, Connor's performance was legendary, highlight reel material. The guy he beat, it's a tribute to Cowboy, who is, that's no joke. He has the most wins in the UFC history. He has the most submissions, all that stuff. He's also just a tough guy, and he's a badass dude. He's had early stoppages before, so it's not unthinkable. But Connor is fighting a larger man who outweighed him by at least 15 pounds on the night, and he took him out with shoulders and beautiful head kick. He head kicked Cowboy. Cowboy's the head kicker. It's like kicking Mirko Krokop in the head, which did happen by what's his name? Who's that big hairy Brazilian? I'm in Brazil, by the way. I'm in Rio. I've been at Iguazu Falls, which is a beautiful waterfalls. Oh my God, it's so sketchy though. So these waterfalls, El Diablo, it's fucking crazy. Maybe I'll show it to you. All right, I'm listening to trap music because I'm down with the kids. Iguazu Falls, and this is where I was. This fucking monster.
Even for giant rivers like the Amazon,
Oh my God.
the journey to the sea is
I'm gonna
not
get flagged for
always
this.
smooth or uninterrupted.
Oh shit. It's crazy, man. There's so many animals around there. It just looks like. So this is where Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina meet. This... Right, and it's like the land of the lost, and you expect dinosaurs just to be rolling around here. It's gorgeous. The jungle is hot. They got massive spiders in here. Holy God. There were spiders so big and their webs were so intricate and crazy. I was thinking, if I get caught in that, I'm gonna fight a spider. I'm gonna fight. If that spider starts like swooping in all fast and shit, I don't know if it's like a shark, like a great white. You just punch a spider in its nose. So it's Iguazu Falls. It's like not just one waterfall. It's like hundreds.
Iguazu Falls, on the border of Brazil and Argentina, is one of the widest waterfalls in the world, 1.5 miles across.
And I walked it. I walked all of it, and it was hot as shit. I walked upper, lower. It's incredible. I think this is called the Devil's Throat. And I looked it up online. I actually asked the tour guide or the guy at our Airbnb, I said, how many people die a year jumping off this thing? And he's like, oh, no, 2, 3. He was like trying to downplay it. But I think it's probably more. I got to research that. Anyway, I looked it up on YouTube, and there's a video of a woman jumping off this. So she's on like a rock like this, and she kind of butt slides, and the people are going, no, fuera, like stop, what are you doing? And she pushes herself off, and she just, within a second, she's in this mist, and you have no idea. There's like an omnipresent rainbow that's always here, and you're just auto dead. Like you don't call the medical crew, you call the vultures. I don't even know if you look for the body. Like I don't even. Good luck finding it.
In flood, 13 million litres of water spill over every second.
Why are British people better to listen to? Like, listen to my American voice. I drop likes, like this, like that. Like, this was huge. Like, bro, dude. I'm like such a Cali boy. It's sickening. If I had an accent, I'd be tight, bro. Right, so you can see it right here. This is the viewing area, and it's sketch. So they've built this thing, and Shit is wild, man. There is. Have you ever been to? Well, I was just in New York City, right? And I'm at a hotel on the top floor, and it's right next to the Empire State Building. Even the Empire State Building, you cannot see the edge. Like they built barriers, so it's high. Like they're all suicide proof. You're not getting close to the edge. And this, they have a wooden, who knows when it was put in, fence, and it goes up to your hips. At least for me, maybe it was built for like little pygmies of Brazil. So, and it's right on the edge. These motherfuckers, like they could have put it back a few feet. No, you are. It's a straight drop. And also, sketch is as you're walking, you have to cross over all these bridges. So you come in from the backside here, and there are dilapidated, broken bridges rusting just in this river. They're like, oh yeah, that one they just gave up on. At any point, this thing could crumble off. I'm calling it right now. This is going to crumble off, and you're looking at 100 dead. And this woman, I think the woman was just came off right here. She was like, later, boop, boop. And I don't know if suicide videos. I'm guessing that's probably against some policy. Wouldn't you imagine? Yeah, the power is mesmerizing. It just entrances you. You're just like, wow, should I jump? Because the water all seems to be going in that direction. Calls you. Yeah, anyway. What was my point? I'm in Rio. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to respond to this. Hold on. Where's my stream? Okay. Antonio Brown. See, I'm behind on Antonio Brown. CTE or bad attitude from the start. Fuck, am I supposed to know what that is? Cunt. I don't know what that is. We need an unbiased opinion, not ESPN or Fox Sports. I do. The only thing I know about Antonio Brown is he wants to fight Logan Paul. And I'm ready for this fucking Jake Paul fight. Who is ready for that? Give me some Jake Paul fight. This.
He's crazy. So, we'll see how far that takes him. I think it's only going 3 rounds. That my coach here thinks that as well.
That's Sugar Shane Mosley, former champion. This is a big-nosed YouTuber named Anason Gibb, which is a stupid name. It's big nose backwards, basically. And he has a huge nose. He's a Pakistani young guy, got a few million subs on YouTube, friends with KSI. And they're fighting on Thursday in Miami on DAZN. And I will be watching it at my Discord, so join me.
But
he's been training in Big Mirror. He's been training in Vegas. He's not a good boxer, but he comes forward. His nose is going to get smashed up. They're not wearing headgear, lighter gloves. You know the routine.
I do see the heart he has, but I just like, this is boxing. This isn't, we're not measuring hearts here, so, and I would go as far as to say that I have a bigger heart and I have more on the line. So I'm fighting in that ring.
I can't wait for that shit. I'm going to come back to the chat, but let me jump to, first of all, let me jump to this, which is fun. It's a video on 19 million, and I get it. I do get that. This is a white guy who speaks perfect Chinese, and he's going to Chinese restaurants in New York and surprising people with his fluency.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Hi, what kind of fish balls do you have? Fish balls? Yeah. Is this like a soup with the fish balls in it? Okay.
You wouldn't be caught dead in a Chinese restaurant today. You probably would be caught dead with that fucking virus.
This is no noodles, or this one's no noodles. Oh, that's just like soup and then the fish balls. Is that okay?哦，然后这个的话是可以米线跟河粉都可以吗？没有米线，就只有河粉吗？
Dude, she did not even get phased by that. That's amazing. She's heard it all. Look at those nails. Looking good. That haircut. I mean, indistinguishable from a Chinese boy.
Oh, 那个鱼蛋好可汤。好，好，谢谢。Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. 还行吧，我还在练习。
He speaks Mandarin and Cantonese. The dude is on fire. Imagine trying to learn this. Look at that. You know what's crazy with living in Argentina for the past 4 or 5 months? The question mark at the beginning of a sentence is it's better. So I'm willing to admit that. I wish the Chinese would admit that a spoon and a fork is better than their stupid chopsticks. I mean, look, I believe our culture is superior, but not with a question mark.
Shit. 哦，你说那个 Aquafina 是吗？ Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I've seen this one.
Oh, she's ripping on some Chinese American actress.
That's a really good movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 没有，没有，没有，没有。你係唔係廣東人啊？
That's so weird. I wonder how big of a difference it is between Mandarin and Cantonese. Like, how long would I have to listen to both of them to hear the difference?
No.
I think it was last year I realized that there's different kinds of Asians. Like, there's Chinese, but like they're not all Chinese. It's weird.
No, 不敢当，不敢当。Have some more rice noodles if I wasn't full from
I like when he goes full mayonnaise mode. This is great.
all this food already. Let's go.
They think he's just some chump.
Hello.
That's a pretty spacious room for New York.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's Phil Ivey, little poker. Poker stars probably a few years ago. Poker's kind of. I used to play poker all the time. I should do a video on that. Why is it always about a video? God, just live your life in private. Stop exploiting yourself.
Thanks.
I just recorded for an hour. I got this massive video I'm working on. It's Kim Kardashian. Editing it right here. Okay. So Joe, not the greatest thinker of all time, severe drug damage. Okay. So Joe, not the greatest thinker of all time, severe drug damage. Boys and girls. Uncle Devin tells you to not do drugs. Okay. I ain't no Sam Harris. All right, back at it. She's singing the song.
Hi, yeah. Well, I wanted to get. Do you have any recommendations for like? Oh, I see.
They just recommend anything. I think when they hear that question, they're just like, oh, fuck, whatever. Just, it's all the same, basically. Just point to whatever.
And then what about like drinks?
The drink is a Hong Kong milk tea. Hong Kong style milk tea.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a recommend.
that looks good. I heard this place is like really famous in China,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 那这样的话，我就来一个港式奶茶吧，然后再加一个鸡蛋长条，对吗？鸡蛋长条，对。
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, he's famous.
Fist bump.
My hand is wet? The hell? She come out of the bathroom?
Fist bump. Fist bump. 你好，你好。
Ni hao. So he does like Chinese content. What is this? Guy has Chinese groupies in New York? Why am I not in on this racket? I can't speak any languages. You should hear me trying to speak Portuguese. I am speaking in broken Spanish to the people of Rio. Because my theory is they have a better chance of understanding Spanish. I don't even know how. This is embarrassing. I've been here 4 times. I don't know how to say yes in Brazilian. And I just refer to Portuguese as Brazilian. So I know no is no, pretty much, right? Oi is hi. Obrigado. All I'm saying is obrigado. That's it. They're like, hey, do you know what time it is? I'm like, obrigado. They're like, oh my God, he's a moron. He's a moron. So I think it's C. Is it C? Yes is C? I don't know. This guy has such an in with her. I think this is a hidden camera too. He should be like, hey, are you doing anything after this? Look at her. She wants in on this. Can you imagine going ass to mouth like this? Wow.
哦，也对啊，那个最近啊，对是，
又后来又看了之前你在 Times Square 里，
对，
Times Square. Times Square.
是啊，哎，谢谢谢谢。
Oh my god. Starstruck. I want to be a fucking YouTuber. Call the video Clueless White Guy. See, that's some clickbait. That's why it has 19 million.
That is some good tea, my friend. Oh, fork? Oh, 有筷子吗？哦哦，好，谢谢。我用筷子没问题，对。快些，我可唔可以买单子？可以。I just want it.
Guy's a gangster. Everyone loves him because they're like, oh my god, he values our culture. He's pulling the anti-Logan Paul, who just went to Japan and basically pissed all over their culture.
Right here. Okay. Thank you.
Nice fisheye. It's got nanny cam.
It's a big menu. Do you guys have any recommendations for like what would be good?
Well, we recommend you hurry the fuck up. We don't give a fuck. Go and vote for Pete Buttigieg, you motherfucking male American. Fly Wise. That's a classic. Oldie but a goodie. Fly Wise.
Kanji, my
That outfit is hideous. It always does sound gay to say an outfit is hideous, but come on. I like that though. If she's a fan of The Watchmen, I think that's just a happy face though.
good. I'm looking for something a little bit lighter because I've eaten a lot of food today.
Oh, we know you've eaten a lot of food, fat boy.
Yeah, I might get some conch actually. Do you have like a
Your forearm looked like the leg of an overgrown toddler.
但是先请问一下，这个菜单上面写的这个北面不同味精可以
What the fuck is this guy about? Is that what? First of all, wait a minute. That's a white guy. How does he know this guy's speaking Chinese? This could be gibberish for all we know. What is going on? That hair, the turtleneck. This is surprising. This is alarming. You know what that looks like? It looks like, what's his name? What is his name? Batman. It's a lot of Batman. Hold on. I'm not going to let this one go. I need to know it. American Psycho, Batman. He was also in Swingers, Disney film. Bane, not Bane. Shane? No. Oh, fuck. I can't use Google. It is, it looks like he was in The Machinist. It looks like him from The Machinist when he lost all the weight. What the fuck is his name? You cannot be, wait a minute. Oh, God. Fuck. Anyway, that sucks. Hold on.
真的吗？没有味精，因为我自己很喜欢味精。一片粥吧，一片粥。
Fish congee.
不好意思，那个有摸地眼吗？
I tried to look for an issue going on.
哦，不好意思，我到时。
Christian something?
Do you even have any in our office?
Much better. I am so full right now, guys. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that was so much fun. Hope you guys had a great time, and I'll see you next time. Remember,
Christian Bale.
subscribe.
Got it.
Love you.
No cheating involved. This guy's been doing it for a while. 1.5 million subs. Dude. Okay. We're going to jump into some trailers because it's a passion of mine. We have new trailers 2020. And people love it. I love it. I have not seen these. And we're going to analyze. And then we're going to dive into... I'm doing a video on Kim Kardashian. I want to see this Dame Pesos video. But first, trailer, day one. Here we go.
What is going on?
Okay. It's a remake. It's the silent film where the aliens sense sound. You got to be silent. What was it called? Quiet. Quiet Place.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
That is Emily Blunt. Very attractive. This is like coronavirus, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
change. Oh. I mean, really, having a female driver at all is basically a horror film, so you don't need the aliens.
It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Mom, we're not even remotely okay. A huge alien bug just landed on the car in front of us, and you're swerving around and you're almost clipping people jaywalking. So
That's okay. That's Where? Mom. Oh my God.
see, that's an interesting choice there, because upon further review, I feel like she could have taken a left here. See that park? That would be the obvious choice, no?
Oh my God.
Right here. Go left. Go west, young man. Why is she going to back up? Obviously, it's for cinema. I think the fix is in. This is like WWF. But it is interesting, the impulse for a woman to go backwards, whereas men go forward. You see it in soccer, head balls, or 50-50 ball, and it's up in the air. Boys will like head the ball. They will attack. They will throw their body into a collision. Women, they don't. They're like, they try to protect their boobies and their internal organs and shit, like what she's doing here. That Paramount Mountain looks like the mountain in Rio at Ipanema, which is where I'm at right now. Beautiful. Where is that? Is that the Matterhorn? And it's the kid who's lost a little baby weight. I'm not sure how his teeth are doing. He is from Stranger Things. And here's Emily Blunt. I actually loved her in a movie which I will defend. I will actually defend it, and it's The Wolfman with, oh God, look at me try to remember names. Anthony Hopkins, not Antonio Banderas, but Benicio del Toro and Emily Blunt. And I think it has some redeeming qualities. Flawed, no doubt, but it is a creepy film. I don't know who this girl is, but she looks like she's from Dagestan? Probably Ireland. Children of the Corn. Malachi. It's hard to keep a movie interesting when there's not a lot of dialogue. I'm sure there is, but... Is she carrying a child? Tripwire. Oh. I think... So they're actually showing the creatures, or for a second at least. Humanoid, but kind of arachnid. It's usually less is more with that, but...
I don't know why you came all the way up here. There's nothing left.
Please. There are people out there worth saving.
Who is that dude? Is that Peaky Blinders?
You don't know, do you? I do.
I think that's the new James Bond. Oh my God, he's in everything. What's that dude? That African guy. He's a great actor. But I guarantee you, that African guy has died in almost every film he's been in. He's up there with, what's his name? What's his name is everybody. The guy from, the guy from Game of Thrones, Ned Stark. His real name is, Mick. Shit, I don't know his name.
The people that are left, they're not the kind of people worth saving.
So it's turning into like the Walking Dead situation where once you exhaust the plot, which is the aliens are the bad guys or the zombies are the bad guys, then oh no, it's the people. The other people are bad. We are the villains, which I think is part of the allure of a zombie flick, which is that our greatest fear is other people, whether they be undead or whatever. It's just humans are the enemy. They're the enemy in war and genocides and countless acts of evil. So we don't have to make up fantastical creatures. We have enough enemies around us. Part 2, they put part 2 before the title. That was interesting. A Quiet Place Part 2, not really imaginative. A Quieter Place? No. A Quiet Place Part 2. Let's brainstorm. Is there a better name for that? Yeah, I think they gave up on that. Okay, interesting. Is that the girl from Stranger Things? Everybody is Stranger Things to me now. No, her chin is too pronounced. Weird outfit. Not sure what time period we're setting this in. Weird haircut. Not sure if she's cis or where her sexual orientation is. That's alarming. Little boy sharpening a blade. Big, old, rusty saw. Is he wearing socks? Are these capris? What is this? Questionable.
Telling the fairy tale again.
Oh, it's Brothers Grimm or something. Oh no, it's Hansel and Gretel. That's a weird, interesting face. Wow.
It's too scary, start seeing things that aren't there.
It's a witch, a classic witch. Oh, feminism just got pushed back. My friend Faye just saw Wicked tonight in New York City, and she's, I guess, stoked about it. That's an old little bumper. Orion Pictures? Why are they giving us this throwback?
You've been turned out of your home.
Black British? What is he doing in the Black Forest?
Set out to fend for yourselves with only your clothes and your hides.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungrier than you are.
Because you're a pig.
Ooh, that's a creepy house. I like that. That's a good design. Just ridiculously pointy. That is a foreboding house. It's like asymmetrical, but just sharp and just like needlessly very unwelcoming. This crazy orange glow coming from within.
Look! It smells of cake!
Oh, you fat kid. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Careful with that, dear. I'd hate for you to start something you can't stop.
Oh, I love this. That's a really cool choice here, this character design. So, very intricate sort of texture, multi-layered, what is that, leather, patched together, all these fabrics. Her hair is probably a mess, but she's just normal enough to not be a straight-up monster. So, oh, maybe it's just an old woman. But she's got a very alarming look.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm called Gretel, and this rough one here is my brother Hansel.
Ouch!
That's not right. That's your cue to leave. What is it with white people, man? They always just stick around. I like this little tie she's got on. Love that. So cool. So cool. What is that? Copper? It's metallic on a mysterious texture in the background, and we're zooming back away from it. Just an intricate little design here. Again, asymmetrical. On January 31st.
There's something wrong here.
But it's so pleasant.
Where are all the animals? From where does she draw milk?
Gretel, there's a storm coming. This is your power.
Ooh.
To see what is hidden and to take it.
Chess.
We were given.
so many movie studios don't take the time to make this unique, but this is. Like, I almost don't want to know what the background is, but it's probably something sketchy.
We were given the same gift, the same magic.
Brother! What did you do with him?
Damn, that was a creepy shot. All of these. What the hell? Looks like something out of Mandy.
What did you do with him?
All that is left is to make him. Delicious.
Oh. Beautiful. Eerie. Wow. I'd watch it.
Where are you going?
Late night event.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Haven't seen it, heard good things about it. Uncut Gems.
I want to talk to you. Just sit down and we don't have to do it here. I made a crazy risk, a gamble, and it's about to pay off.
Howard, where's the money right now?
You said I got till Monday. Today is still Monday. Is it too late? I'm begging you, just give me another shot.
Are you serious right now? Who's the girl living in your apartment?
What'd you say?
You're taking my money all over town, placing bets. Oh! Take them out and show ourselves. You like the way things are going now?
Get the kids out of the house. You like to win, right? This is no different than that.
Black Joe, Howard.
This is me. This is how I win.
Uncut Gems.
When you wake up, you don't know that today will be the day to change your life.
Okay. We got a Netflix show here.
Grace, please tell me what happened. What did he do to you?
Oh my God. From Tyler Perry Studios? And he puts the E from Perry below? Why? To be different? That's his move? Cheesy. Oh, okay. It has something to do with the theme of the film.
I've been so lonely since my divorce. I want to love somebody, I want to be loved.
That's Mrs. Cosby. Damn.
You need to get the hell out of this house and meet somebody.
Grace thought love had passed her by until she got her groove back and she went out to Jamaica.
Get the CBs in the right light.
Here we go. This is getting your groove back. You find a young buck.
And the best lighting in the room is right here.
He's gay as hell, dude. Until he walked into her life. How cheesy is this? Dropping the E. Here we go. Atlanta. Where is this? I have no idea. It's got to be a black town. That is not an impressive skyline. Anyone know? Cleveland? Oh my God. I was just watching The Bachelor. They go to Cleveland too. I should have known that.
Hey.
Hey.
These are beautiful.
So are you.
What era is this flat top from? That's some fake hairline. So there's something wrong with this guy. The music is foreboding. This is not a romantic comedy. What is he in this for? Is she rich? Is he trying to get to this bank? You're beautiful?
Bank.
This looks like Robin Quivers.
Tell me something. I mean, I know you've had many young women.
Okay, let's predict the plot here. They're out getting chicken and waffles. You've had many young women. What's up with the neck gear, the scarf action? What is it about me? What did you see in me? I got to know. Like, why are you just... I'm not a cougar. This is unnormal for me, and I'm skeptical.
I was just wondering, why me?
To what I say. That really does look like Robin Quivers.
Shouldn't the question be why not you?
No, it should be why me, because this is not natural.
I was falling hard. I didn't even know that a man could be that perfect.
Will you marry me?
It's not going to be perfect. So is this Tyler Perry trying to get in on the Jordan Peele black horror vibe? I'm assuming it's horror. It's probably going to be more like thriller or some crap like that.
It was a whirlwind. It was the happiest time of my life.
No, she killed him.
That's when everything I knew shattered.
What's with the letter dropping? Okay, let me think that through. The letter drops because someone gets drowned or buried alive. Something has to go beneath the ground.
Who are you talking to?
He must work out. Who are you talking to? Nobody, a friend of mine. It's okay, go to sleep.
Grace, they don't like being checked up on.
Yeah, you're hovering. Okay, Grace? I gave you some good dick last night. Now, take your old ass and go to bed. Mind your business.
Mr. Clyde would like to see you in the conference room right away.
Okay.
Okay, so again, she has an important job. Look at that booty. Come down to Brazil. She works for a financial institution, and he has figured out her passwords or has used her entry into this system to some high-end stealing going on.
You have 24 hours to return the money, or you're
there it is.
Going to jail.
What money?
I can't believe it. The stereotypes coming true. Bleep is a straight up. But there's got to be a twist. It cannot just be she falls for a young dude and is swept off her feet, and turns out the guy's a high stakes bank robber, like digital sort of hacker type guy. Come on, there's got to be something else.
Somebody got into my account. They got my passwords. Somebody has stolen my identity.
So it could be something as stupid as he never existed. I don't think they'll go there, but
I can't believe you do
multiple personality, some shit.
this to me. I can go to jail.
I'm your husband. You know the laws of this state.
What? Is that a Star Trek necklace?
Money's mine now. It's your fault. You made this too easy. Women your age.
Okay, so this is really the plot. So this is Tyler Perry's audience is older black women who are like, "Ooh, I'd love to live a fantasy and hit the reset button of my life." Or I'm a single black woman. I got a job. I'm barely struggling to get by. I got kids and shit. You know what I need? I need some romance. I need a young, fresh stud into my world. But be careful what you wish for, because sometimes that stud is actually super evil and he's using you. He is preying on your desperation, the fact that you want him so bad. And you got to be careful. And this is not going to do much for the relations between black and women and black men, which, are frayed, to say the best.
Low-hanging fruit.
Grace.
And then the word grace with the religious, they're all super religious, so it's a call back to that.
What happened?
We're outside the Holloway Correctional Facility where Grace Waters is being held.
Something isn't adding up.
Grace, where was the body?
There wasn't a body. He was gone.
I just know there's so much more to the story.
So the guy faked his own death?
If you knew something and you didn't tell the police, that's a crime, right?
This is lame. Crystal Fox? That's not her name. It's not just like Vivica Fox. These are not their names. Felicia Rashad, that is her name. Mehcad Brooks? Mehcad. That's Tyler Perry. Looks like the junkyard dog.
You two are friends. Are you covering for her?
Objection, Your Honor. This is unfair.
It's your job to walk into that courtroom
They're doing a stupid-ass courtroom drama at the end of this?
and make it fair.
Don't make me go back there.
This is so bad. It's so the quality is just so... And they put money behind this, and it makes money. It just blows my mind.
Oh, darling, if you see the
A fall from grace. So the text dropping is emblematic of falling from grace. So it's like hyper literal falling.
devil, won't you tell him I'm coming home?
No, absolutely not. I'll watch it tonight. I will not. Chinese. Ooh, stunts.
6号目标敌接列公式，顺发引信。目标，5秒，距离减150，15秒，向左11位，25秒，100，准备。
I don't know anything about Chinese military history. Oh, yes. Man, action-packed. Kind of feels like a Chinese Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
This little
Without the comedy.
number would look divine on you. Today's about the kids, remember? Well, that doesn't mean a
Oh
small...
my god, that's fucking Kardashian mom. I know this is OJ.
Moms can't have a little fun, too. So tell me how you're doing. You got divorced 2 years ago. It's okay to move...
I can't. This is a second trailer. I need to do a video on this. This is absolutely insane. This is the girl from American Beauty. She's playing Nicole Brown Simpson right now. That's Ron Goldman she just met. And they're implying that they had a flirtatious whatever, or maybe we're having an affair. I don't think it's ever come out.
Move on.
I've actually been feeling stronger than I have in a long time.
Your tasty boy toy waiter booked us the room. I'm really liking this new independent Nicole.
It's interesting. Those are her tits. Let's analyze.
Can I help you?
Oh no. They seem compact. I think they're fake. I think a lot of tits are fake nowadays. Although she didn't go big, so she went small fake. To me, she was always weird. Like she never was attractive even back in the day. She was a couple chromosomes short of being a pretty blonde girl. And I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something off with the symmetry, and she's just not a natural looker. And you'll see a lot of people fake that shit out, and that's why she's doing, you know, F-list films like this now. She never had the huge career that one might think she could have had being a part of such a huge movie in American Beauty.
Independent Nicole.
Can I help you with something, ma'am?
Are you available?
Yeah, it just might be.
That guy looks like a meth head. What is he wearing, mascara? Tats? You don't invite a guy like that. First of all, what landscaper in Brentwood is white?
Strong woman like you.
Do you hear the soundtrack? Was that not insane? You can tell that there's no quality in this production at all, but listen to this. That's the kind of shit you'd expect to hear at a arcade in Tokyo.
Strong woman like you don't need rescuing. You can take care of yourself just fine.
What? We're supposed to believe she'd fall for this fucking guy?
You can take care of yourself just
No.
fine.
I'd made a terrible mistake.
Okay, so again, it's the lonely divorcee, you know, woman who's has a sexual appetite, and uh-oh, be careful.
The body of Nicole Brown Simpson.
They actually created the same tiling and the same gate.
Brown Simpson and Ronald Nicole Brown.
I don't think she was there, though. She was back closer to the steps. Not accurate.
Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were found earlier this morning.
It says way more blood than this. I don't know what this is about. Where is this dripping blood come onto this sheet? Where are you getting that sheet from? Why is there a sheet there? The sheet that they put over the body? Okay, but why would there be blood on top?
Morning.
The most infamous murder of the 20th century in a bright, obnoxious red. Looking like just some hellscape scene. Horrible.
In our last session, we discussed your family.
OJ did a lot for them. That's how he draws people in.
What the hell? Was it OJ there? Oh, OJ's over here. But that was a weird shot, though. Look at this. This shot, this guy's centralized in the shot. Why on earth would I be looking for this random black guy in the background? In 2 seconds, you're supposed to figure out that the shot is about... Look, this, not that. I'm looking at this Jewish dude filming his kids. Did you catch that? Nonsense. That is her sister, though, because this is... That's a dead ringer for the sister of Nicole Brown. See, that this is bad. I'll tell you why it's bad. So you have this big musical hit, brrr, like that, and you have this. That's a JPEG. That's not even moving smoke. So lazy. And the sound is so dramatic, and this is moving slightly backwards, so it's scaling down slightly, but it doesn't scale enough to match the music. Like, the music is intense and chaotic, and it's like, oh, in your face, and the visuals don't match the music. Watch.
It's him? We need to call the cops. You can't keep getting away with this.
It's him again, isn't it?
Ron, please. Things are complicated. I met another man.
Why can't you leave me alone?
That was stupid. I met another man, please. Why the ... Like, we realize it's not a full sentence. What? Come on.
Why can't you leave me alone? Nicole? I will kill you!
I will kill you. Right, so Nicole... OJ didn't kill Nicole, it was this other dude. This white guy who works like construction.
It's like wherever I...
Everything you thought you knew.
It's like wherever I go, he's there. Like he's haunting me.
Ridiculous. Was wrong?
Hello?
I didn't kill him.
No, Charlie. Charlie did it.
So who's Charlie?
Mina Suvari. Nick Stahl. Oh, that's like the yellow bastard. Taryn Manning.
Nicole, do you want to tell me where those bruises came from?
They came from OJ.
Glenn Rogers, prime suspect in the cross-country killing spree.
So this is a fictional account. What if OJ was innocent and it was a white guy that did this murder? What an insult. What an insult to everyone alive on the planet Earth. God.
You do have...
Inspired by true events? How dare you? What do you mean inspired by... What, O.J. Simpson was a person? Nicole was a person?
have a long history of calling 911.
Are you kidding me?
The killer is still believed to be at large.
Do you think he loved you?
I think he only saw me as something he could control. And that's not love, is it?
It's so bad on so many levels, and it's like, part of me, I feel embarrassed for the people that make something like this, but also, what are the expectations? I mean, this is a low-budget film, and they're capitalizing or trying to capitalize on a horrific and sensational murder. And, you know, these people are still alive, like the family members, the people that had to deal with the aftermath of this. You know, this is an open wound. OJ hasn't paid any of this. OJ's walking around free, fucking chicks. And they call it the murder. They use her name in the title of the film. I would be outraged if I was the Simpson family, the Brown family. And fuck that name Simpson. I mean, she dropped the name already. They were divorced. OJ murdered her. You can't just say Nicole Brown. No, you gotta have Simpson in there because it gets more money. Horrible. Look at that font. The murder bigger. Make that bigger. Ridiculous. Piss poor. I don't like it at all. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of a cop action. We're going to go from the fake to the real. If I can find it. And I think it's here. Man versus Taser. Man loses in round 2. Have not seen these. 11 minutes.
Are you aware that it's illegal to drink in public? I'm aware of that.
Are you aware that it's illegal to drink in public? I am aware of that. He has a Bud hat. He looks... I don't even know. If you're a cop, you could probably tell, because that's not inebriation. That's... It could just be high, but it could be meth or crack or something else. Heroin, who knows what this guy's on, but he's definitely on all of it.
I think this is private property.
Oh, he's drunk. He's drinking Mickey's. He's got a very curved spine here. So he's drinking malt liquor, middle of the day.
Good.
Confused look on his face. I'll tell you when this goes wrong.
Under it, thank you.
This guy has no backup, apparently.
So you are aware that it is illegal to drink in public? I know we're on private property though.
Okay, so this is a philosophical argument. It's illegal to drink in public, but I'm on private property. This is not the public. But it's a store. So I don't know if this is going to hold up.
I understand you're in private property, but you're still in the view of the public. That's different.
It's different, bro. I would not call this private. I would say that if you're outside and this looks like a store, how could this be private? I mean, the store doesn't have an open carry. I guess it's not called open carry, but you cannot drink alcohol just in the store, can you? Maybe you can.
Not different. It's drinking in public. No, I'm on private property.
What about public intoxication? Nah, man, I'm on private. See, that already right there, resistance. So not the way to go about it. You could say, well, I thought, like, you know you're in trouble. You know the cop's there. So the path of least resistance is to say, you're right, my bad. Let me trash this. I thought I was in the right. I thought this was cool, but I'm sorry. I'll stop. I won't do it again. Like, why not do that? You're going to really die on this hill and be like, nah, man, it's the principle of it.
I'm telling you, I could cite you if you're sitting in your front yard. And if you're in the view of the public, you're drinking in public.
That is a ridiculous law, by the way.
Have you seen me take a drink?
Yeah, he switched tactics. He's representing himself. Have you seen me? He's got pot on his lid and on his shirt. And I think he has a tat of it on his arm. And he's going down for alcohol consumption. So alcohol, as opposed to pot, is making you aggressive. So he's getting triggered. He's feeling the adrenaline flow. Have you seen me? Like, now that's insulting. That's insulting to the man's intelligence. I saw you holding a can of Mickey's that's half drunk. And you're going to try to play innocent? Like, oh, no, man, how do you know? So now it's just downright, we're in crack zone. Crack arena of thought. It doesn't make sense.
You're just holding your beer right now. I didn't take a drink.
You're just holding your beer right now. He's talking like a little Hispanic vibe. And he's making a good point.
No, but you haven't seen me, so you can't do anything.
You can't do anything. So now he's an expert. He knows the law. This guy knows his rights, and he's going to go down in a blaze of glory. And I'm rooting for the cop.
You just admitted me. You just admitted to me that you're drinking. Hey, well, it's open, but you have not seen me take a drink.
The pointing was aggressive too. He looked up at him, anger in the eyes, pointing.
But you just admitted it to me. I don't even have to ask you. You need to see me. I don't.
You need to see me? You have to tell me if you're a cop, otherwise it's entrapment. You have entrapped me, sir.
I need to see you drinking. You just admitted to it. I don't. Admitting does not matter. I know I admitted.
Admitting doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure admitting does matter. It's like the bedrock of their entire judicial system.
Drinking, everybody knows that. But you need to see me drinking. I don't need to see you. Go ahead and stand up, man. For what?
Uh-oh. So resistance. Go ahead and stand up. He doesn't like, he's getting amped. It's getting hype. For what?
Stand up, man. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around behind your back. Turn around.
That's a mean mug, dude. That guy is done prison time. Gangster. He's got numbers written on his arm. Turn up, turn around. He's not going to do any of this.
Hands behind your back. I'm not going to be detained, man. You're going to be detained. No, you can let me go on my way. And that's all, man. I'm not gonna be detained.
Well, he's straight up, I'm not going to be detained. You know, at least he's honest about it. He's like, look, we're doing this the hard way, dude.
You're gonna be detained right now, okay? No, I don't feel like being detained right now. I'm not giving you an option. Why? I'm telling you, you're being detained. For what? For drinking in public. I'm not drinking in public.
What's crazy is drinking in public is like a citation, whatever, a couple $100. I don't know what it is, but he's gonna make it what 10 times worse right now. So it's the thought process, the fact that he failed at a couple different levels. You know, the choice to be day drinking like this and on whatever drugs he's on, that's stage 1. Stage 2, like he didn't even have a chance. Him sober would probably make the wrong decision here. Him drunk, definitely making the wrong decision, which is to deny that you did it, admitting it. I did do it, but that doesn't matter. I'm not going to be detained. You know, these are choices. Each one was a crossroads, and he failed every time.
Trespassing. They asked you to leave. You didn't leave. You came out here and waited. They owe me money. That's civil matter, man. Hey, that's something you have to face in courts. You're with them now. You're with them now.
You're siding with them now? What's up with that?
No, that's civil matter. Oh. Look, if you want me to say too much, it'll get you in a lot of trouble, man. It'll get me in a lot of trouble? Yeah. How can you get me in trouble? Because you guys are all in this together, man.
So he's gritting his teeth, and his eyes are fixating and locking on the cop. And he's posturing. He's ready to fight. He's in a fighting stance. He's facing full frontal, like right on him. And this is aggressive behavior.
I'm telling you, that's a civil matter. What happens between them and us? Look, if it's a civilian matter, that's in public. No, what?
The folded arms, obvious body language, stubborn. I am not backing down. I'm not yielding. It's aggressive. I mean, I'd be calling for backup at this point.
You guys' money exchange?
I'm sure it's on the way.
Is a civil matter. Okay, but you being on their property is called trespassing. After this, not even an exchange because I haven't gotten no pizza yet.
I haven't gotten no pizza yet? All right, let's let the double negative slide. But so now, like, a better choice would be to run away at this point. I mean, first of all, he should just comply and just let the cop detain him and give him the ticket. But I didn't get my pizza? And then that's what we're talking about? Just crazy.
All right, man. Like I said, turn around, put your guns back. You're going to be detained for further investigation, okay? I'm not being detained, dog. I'm telling you, you're going to be detained, okay? No, I'm not. You can't tell me what I know. I'm telling you, you're going to be detained. Tell me my word, dude.
You can't tell me my word?
You can't. I'm going to detain you. No, you're not.
Wow. It's going down.
You can't say nothing. I know what's going to happen. What's that? You're going to let me go on my way. I'm not. Yeah, you are.
Oh, he's laughing. But it's a nervous laugh. It's like he knows violence is coming. This is what it comes down to. This is why the cops are so necessary. Because who's right, who's wrong? In the end, it is, well, it can be forced into being a subjective call. So the cop says, you are in violation, you're drunk, you're not allowed to be, I need to arrest you, I need to give you a ticket. This is going to cause harm to you, financial harm. Your time, your freedom will be temporarily affected by this. He says, no, I don't like that. I don't want this for myself. I'm aggressive. I'm right. I didn't do anything wrong. Fuck you. I don't acknowledge your power to do that to me. So now you have two different opinions. It doesn't matter who's correct. The cop is correct. It doesn't matter. Because this guy's like resistant. He's denying that your authority. And now you have to use violence. That's the only way. You cannot talk this guy off the ledge of this. It's going to come to violence. And the cop is trying, but it's just, this is why they're needed.
Really not. You're going to either get my pizza or my money back.
Oh, okay. So now maybe we can assuage him with some pizza. But he's still in violation. The cop can't go back now. The cop cannot cuck.
That's against the law. I'm not going to do that either. That's you're helping him rob me? I'm telling you, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
Oh.
I'm not.
Stayed glaring. You're going to get yourself in trouble. As in, hands behind the back. Don't know if this guy's armed at this point. But he's definitely a gangster. He's definitely thugged out. He's definitely been in fights. And that's a threat. Clear as day.
In trouble.
What?
I'm telling you, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. I'm not getting myself in trouble. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. No, I haven't done anything wrong. Like I said, you're drinking in public.
And he's not, I've seen more drunk people than him. He's not slurring necessarily. He's not totally blitzed. Like he's clearly compromised, but he's, you know, he's definitely got the fight or flight thing going, but he's leaning fight. He's not flying anywhere.
You haven't even seen me. I haven't even taken a drink. Like I said, turn around, man. No, I'm not turning around, dude. Right, get my pizza, dude. You need to turn around. Get my pizza, dude.
So he went for wrist control and he just pulled his arms back. Get my pizza? What is he, a pizza boy? Like delivery for you? No.
Then we'll step it up. Get my pizza. You need to turn around. No, they owe me some money, dog. Hey, you're an officer of the law. Get my pizza, dude. Or...
How ridiculous is this? You could come back and get your pizza later. Like, why are we... He's channeling his anger into the pizza. So he's hungry.
Get my money. That's a civil matter. I already told you. Hey, what happens when somebody robs you, huh?
Yeah, represent him. He's the victim. Unbelievable.
Somebody takes her money and keeps it. What happens, huh?
Okay, now he's aggressively talking to him. This is just bad news.
That's not a robbery. This is not robbery. This is a civil matter, man. This is a civil matter. No, you need to turn around. Not bullshit. You need to turn around.
He doesn't understand civil matter. That just flies over his head.
No, you want to get tased? I don't want to get tased. Then turn around. What are you going to tase me for, dog? Turn around.
Oh, we got tase cam? We got multicam. What is that? He's a lefty. Look at him wearing a big ass utility watch. Backed up. I guess that's protocol. And he's trying to plead with them. He's wearing like basketball shorts.
For resisting. You're helping them rob. Turn around.
You're helping them rob me. This is Grand Theft Pizza.
Turn around now. Them rob me, dude. Now it's 10-3. Turn around.
The guy's a coiled viper. You got to shoot now. Just right in his body. Don't fuck around. Don't make the threat. He's calling you bluff.
Oh, dude. You're helping them rob me, dude.
How does this guy have no hair on his arm? This guy shaved down? Is he a professional swimmer?
You're gonna get tased. Look, you're helping them.
Is this guy Korean?
You are going to get tased. No, you're not gonna tased. You're gonna get tased. I haven't done nothing. If you don't turn around.
I haven't done nothing. This is amazing.
You're gonna get tased. I'm telling you, you're drinking in public and you're trespassing. Now turn around so I can be.
Trespassing? That's a... What? I think he's a customer. Look at the cop is panicking.
We'll take our voices down just...
Oh yeah, he's trying to de-escalate. Calm down, S.A.
No, you were gonna listen to what I was telling you. You are going to turn around.
This is a dysfunctional relationship. Man. Imagine arguing with a fucking piped up, pipe smoking, crack head.
Your hands behind your back. I'm gonna tase you.
Shoot him.
I'm gonna tase you.
Shoot him. Okay, that's de-escalation. Sat down, that's a good sign.
For resisting. I'm just waiting. I'm not resisting. Stand up. Stand up and turn around. I want my pizza, dude.
Yeah, standing him up is making him more dangerous. Just cuff him to the fucking chair.
I'm gonna tase you. I want that pizza, dude.
Oh! Look at that. Look at it at the top right. Looking like he's got a big ass Fu Manchu mustache. Look at that. He shot him right in his face. I hit him in the chest. Look at these wires. Mid-sentence. The guy's like, I want my pizza, man. This is not about public drinking. It's not about detaining. It's not about some civil matter. This is about pizza. I have the right to a pizza. I'm a taxpaying American. When you buy a pizza, you get a pizza. That's only right. The taser did diddly nothing. Look at this. I want that pizza, dude. Smack. Look at him. It's like a child's toy. It's like doing nothing. Just empty. Look at him. He's bored. Hey, this is why pot is a performance-enhancing drug. He feels nothing. He's numb. Oh, he got him that time though. It kicked in. Look at him. Got him on the double up. Look at that. Oh, that connection. Oh my god, a little force. So that little force gets you everything.
I'm not resisting.
Body cam. Oh.
Hey, you guys.
Sit down.
Sit down right there on that chair. You're trespassing, okay? Out of you, okay? All right.
I'll let continue the conversation. Come on. Don't you fucking tase me, bro. You fucking keep that taser to yourself. Okay, homeowner catches Wallops residential burglar. 21 minutes? The burglar was a white guy? The homeowner was a black guy? Dude.
When I get up, I will fucking hurt you. I beat the shit out of that boy.
That's amazing.
I was gonna kill his ass.
He picked the wrong damn house.
Man. If I went in there with my prejudices, I'd be blasting this dude. Might put a couple across his bow just because, you know, look at that's pretty dark. It could be a tan, but like, is he going to a sun salon? Is he going to a tanning bed? What is that? This is some New Mexico shit, or what is this? Wow, what is this guy doing?
I could have fucking killed you, bro. You've been in my house more than once. Hey, when y'all put this in
Is this like a drug deal?
You got one hell of an ass whooping.
Caleb, do not move.
Oh, so you know.
Roll onto your stomach, sir. Can I have you step outside with my partner real quick? Put your hands behind your back now.
Caleb?
Do not move. You understand?
Caleb, what are you doing?
Yeah, I believe so. Thank you.
Look at this guy, emo.
868 Central. We'll have Caleb Clark detained.
Can I go to the hospital?
Give me 1 sec, man.
Oh, no, I'm not tripping on it. So you need to
He's a drug addict. Was he just drug addict searching for drug money? It has to be.
Cigarette. I got some money.
Thatcher, will you help her with him? Because he's getting...
Kind of reach around.
Well,
yes, sir.
Caleb.
We'll get you medical attention, and then we'll get up from...
Relax, take a deep breath. I didn't even know.
Male 1015, 76.
You did good. You did good. And you should calm down. Okay? Let me see. What you got? Okay. How about we get fire over there? Check it out. Sound good? Or test fire. Okay?
4 Central. Can I smoke a cigarette, please?
You can absolutely smoke a cigarette, buddy.
Can you have fire come to the joint?
Relax, buddy. Relax. We're going to get all that information from you, okay?
I was going to kill his ass. Okay.
He picked the wrong damn house, right?
Come to this 20, please.
He picked it wrong. You did good.
He tried to run, but the door was locked, and I could have fucking killed you, bro. You've been in my house more than once.
Relax.
Good job. We got him, man.
Caleb Clark letting the side down. So depressing. They converse for 20 minutes?
Absolutely. I don't live too far away from here. I mean, this is a good area. I mean, you're just out of sight, out of mind, pretty much, for the most part.
I don't bother nobody. I'm a barber. I cut hair.
This is like Bizarro World. What am I even watching? Where is that? All right. Seattle. Did they get Onision? Let me do one more here, and then we'll hit back some trailers. Have no fear, Team Money is here.
So killing her, that would be a true death. So don't do it, Carlos.
Okay.
Because then you gonna get smoked like some goddamn Gorilla Glue by yourself.
Okay.
Let her arm go, Carlos. Because you're still controlling her. Why is she in handcuffs, though?
You have to be.
I do?
Yep.
I'm not gonna hurt you, baby.
All
I
right.
love you.
Thank you. All right, careful with your step
He's
right
watching. He's on his knees right now, locked.
Who is?
T-Money.
Okay.
Marquita Rivera's on paper. This is murder, Carlos. And you going back.
You know, I like the way Aaliyah sings. She's one of my singers too, all right?
But Aaliyah
Let's
shouldn't be
go.
scared.
Okay, you
Have
gotta
no
get in the
fear,
back.
T-Money's here. Do it right now. Behead me. Because goddamn it, I'm going to lose my head now.
All right, let's have a seat in the back of my car. Come on.
And let everybody know we all went out. Everybody went out for Carlos Davis.
When you get in the car and we get to the station, I'll get you some water. And if there's some snacks over
But why
there,
we got to keep doing all these games to do
I can't deal with her. And it's just, I don't see the point. She's just on drugs. Hold on. Police respond to Florida nightclub, 101,000 views. Find woman pouring milk all over themselves.
She's insisting y'all look at her. She got pepper sprayed though. That's it. So, that's all. She's pouring fucking milk all over her. She had a whole gallon of milk. I don't know where they got it from.
Jacksonville. Oh my god. Well, the covered in milk part is explainable and normal. It's the why they get pepper sprayed at a club.
You'll be good, man. Okay. All right. Pepper spray. No, that go out on the
Hip Hop Club in Jacksonville, Florida. That's a place you'll never find me.
Hey, did you guys call us?
Look at that.
I can't see.
You can't see?
I got contacts on. I had an eye injury 8 years ago.
Okay, please don't
This is whiteface, people. That's a big load.
pour that milk on me.
I'm not trying to pour it on.
Okay, appreciate
This is my first time in this club. They was in a fight. I walked out and the security of this place, he started macing.
Okay, you need an ambulance?
I need to get to my daughter. I need to get home.
Where's your daughter?
My daughter, she's home.
She's home? Okay, well, I got an ambulance coming to look at you.
I got on contact. Yeah, she need rest. I can't breathe.
Okay, take slow deep breaths.
I didn't tell them on mama.
Okay, is your phone dead? Because I tried to call you.
Please see me. Somebody calling me. Tell her. I need it. Why ain't Mace in this club?
Why did you get pepper sprayed, man? What was going on?
Pepper sprayed somebody.
Oh, you just got a little bit on you?
I got a lot.
You got a lot?
When they pulled it out, I was just like...
That's crazy. If you're this cop and you're looking at this woman in this whatever state she's in, the one thing that's hard to determine is what she acts like normally. Because her normal is probably a little bit crazy. Like the way she talks and everything. So she's probably hyped up and hysterical now and probably a little drunk and traumatized, but it's hard to know what the baseline is.
I was right down.
Where were you at?
They went straight to voicemail. You want me to just went cancel rescue? They said they're staging.
I need help.
That's the only thing you'll be able to do.
All right, it's not that eventful. So, you know. Dame Pesos, go ahead.
It's like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Is that even a network? I mean, it's like...
Because they were super pro Bernie Sanders, right?
Yeah.
And then they got like a bunch of fucking like hate from the left because it was
funded by Hillary.
Were like, oh, Donald Trump is so evil and awful. We must vote for Hillary Clinton. We hate her. But
So
it must be done. It must be done. Because fucking Jen Huger didn't vote for Obama, right?
Right.
Because he didn't like Obama because he was like new, so he voted third party and called it a intellectually honest vote because he's from a liberal state, so it doesn't matter who he votes for.
Yeah.
But now he voted for Hillary Clinton, and that was around the time they got into that the Fusion Network, and the Fusion Network is from.
It was it's crazy how he breaks down where their money comes from and how little fan engagement and support they actually have for a channel claiming to be as big as they are.
Yeah, I mean, you hear them like I never hear anybody. Well, I hear people reference them
Talking
occasionally, but like not in my everyday life. I don't, hear like you hear other things referenced, but not the Young Turks.
Does this guy have a tick?
Not the Young Turks, but they say 30% of your country listens to their show.
Yeah.
30% of the country listens to their channel. 30% of the country doesn't do anything.
Yeah. We can't even get 30% of the country to put lids back on the toothpaste.
Right.
The other thing you found was Cenk Uygur saying that he this is his political platform. He's going to legalize bestiality as long as it's pleasuring the animal. Like, this is an important...
Wow. You're going to have to
the biggest
become
brains of tanks.
Animal behavioralist.
It's a little bit of little bit of a lie there. I mean, it is something he said, but it wasn't part of his political platform, and he would probably disavow it now.
Is he still running? I know Bernie Sanders unendorsed him.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a massive Cenk Uygur update video coming up. Maybe tomorrow or the next day.
5 hours. Didn't last a day. What a fucking loser. He's still running. He's making a shit ton of money, by the way. I'm
By
also
running?
infiltrating their. Yeah, I mean, he's
raised like $1 million.
like 4 million. How I don't remember. He
$4
made
million.
into millions of dollars. I think like one and a. Oh no. It was
No, he owns 4 million.
a little less than 800,000.
Yeah.
And
that was a couple weeks ago.
the top campaigner got 850,000, right?
Huh.
And he still pretends he got more money.
That is true. And I would highlight that when Christy Smith outraised him, so he was planning on being all triumphant and saying, I have the most money. Look at how much money I raised, because he's using all of his platforms that he's built up over all this time. So he has all these peons, these people, these brainwashed idiots who he basically just milks from all over the world. And he's using them to fund his carpetbagging campaign to be congressperson of the 25th District of California. And he was ready to shock the world. And then Christy Smith came out with a bigger number, and she did it with less people. So Cenk is all proud. He's like, oh, the average donation was 10 cents, and 10 billion people sent in 10 cents. That's how uncorrupt I am, because I would never sell my soul for a 10 cent. It's something like $17 or $25. I would never be bought out for such a small amount. But Christy Smith, oh yeah, she has an average. The top contribution is like $4,000 or $5,000, and he's suggesting that she has changed her entire political philosophy, which she's been, exhibiting in state legislation for, over 15 years or whatever, how long she's been doing it. And no, apparently she was bought out for like $3,000, $4,000. And she's a sellout, and everyone's corrupt. So Cenk Uygur basically says everyone in the world is corrupt except me. And I'm against corporate money. I'm against corporate donations, except the 25 million I've taken from corporations. Oh, and by the way, I am a corporation. The guy's a CEO and founder of a corporation. But okay.
But he didn't. I'm also infiltrating his campaign because.
Yeah, and then he goes, I got into the race late, so that's why my number is smaller than Christy Smith's. And also, he had some other reason why he kind of won. It was really petty and really weird. Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's so bizarre. But he thinks he's the favorite.
Fucking imbecile. So all of his shit is online.
They sold all of his what? They sold all of his shit online?
No, all their campaigning.
This merch is diarrhea. You want to see some of it? This is Cenk merch. Cenk 2020. Look at this. Is this the worst design you've ever seen in your life? There's no creative thought in this at all. They must have handed this to the schmuckiest of interns. Look at this. Cenk 2020, just gross. Like, it's great design, guys. Just okay.
Organizing, is through a Slack group. It's Discord. It's like a Discord room, right?
Oh, through Slack.
And I'm
okay.
there.
Yeah,
Slack or app.slack.com /client/TQC. a minute.
Well, Slack is what a lot of big companies use.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
internally.
also use ShareBlue. That's what.
Who the hell is Dame Pesos? He's just like some clown from a Latin American country. What is that guy?
The Democrats used to.
A share book?
Kind of weird, right? No, ShareBlue. I think it's ShareBlue, right?
ShareBlue.
It's what the Democrats used to get money from imbeciles.
ShareBlue's like a PAC, super PAC.
Oh.
And they run. They're the ones that had the armies of like 4chan trolls Like they had guys sitting in a room pretending to be for Hillary,
Yeah.
pretending to like disrupt the grassroots 4chan efforts of Trump by making shitty Hillary memes. And, like they have full on.
I used to like Trump, but
Yeah.
no, I don't anymore. After grab her by the pussy. How dare he?
Yeah, it's like the ultimate of not tracking your ROI. That's what Share Blue is. They sit in
gotcha.
a room, they
Yeah.
have ideas, and the only way to track it is if you win an election, which they didn't. So it's like, are you guys? What are you doing? This is a waste of money. Anyway, Tommy, you got anything else to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pay
I bet
me.
he does.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay, Dick. Happened again. It's the second one who does it, right?
That sounds like an honest
the third
mistake.
one,
Honest mistake.
Honest
Darius.
mistake.
I made an honest
And
mistake.
He makes a lot of
Kristen
honest
Cruz.
mistakes.
You said what?
It's the third guy who does it, right? Stereos, and then Jason Cruz,
Yeah.
and the artist.
Yeah, who's bitter about money, but
Pay me,
not.
Dick.
But it's not about the money. It's about ethics and journalism. They're not pissed about the money.
Ethics in art.
Big
Deep
fuck-
drawings.
Big fucking target on my back, Sean.
Yeah.
Money makes people weird.
It does. All right, Tommy.
Yeah.
Get out of here. How's your Civil War going? You in charge yet?
Awful.
Awful.
Yeah. I don't want
What's from Venezuela? All right, Young Turks. I gotta see their fresh crap. See if there's anything interesting. DNC caught attempting to sabotage Bernie Sanders. I mean, it's so predictable. The Bernie obsession. Great. Okay, so they're white knighting Bernie. Trump thinks this is the deal of the century. Fuck Trump. Mike Pompeo attacks after being challenged. Right. Shocker. Trump's anti-corruption lawyer is corrupt. Dianne Feinstein. Going after Dianne Feinstein. Kobe Bryant. Yeah. Let me watch that Jimmy Fallon thing. Jimmy Fallon, Kobe. Guaranteed he cries in this. He cries on very quickly.
The world was heartbroken yesterday by a helicopter accident in Los Angeles that claimed the lives of 9 people, including that of Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna.
He's probably came on the show, 5 times. I don't know.
Kobe was such a life force, so strong and creative and inspired that in my head I thought that he was going to live forever. I met Kobe when he was 17 and I was 21. He was a rookie on the Lakers, and I was just starting out in the comedy scene in LA. We were at a party and we didn't know anyone at the party, so we just started talking. And I said, like, hey, what do you do? And he goes, I play basketball. I go, where?
What do you do? He's at a Hollywood party. He's 6'7". He's black. What do you mean? What do you do?
Where? And he goes, for the Lakers. I go, wow. He goes, what do you do? I go, I'm a stand-up comic. We just got along. We hit it off, started talking. He was telling me he was into poetry, and I met his sister. She was there. And so then the guy that was having the party said, hey, guys, who wants to make a beer run? And Kobe wasn't drinking. He was 17. So he goes, I'll do it. He goes, Jimmy, you want to come? So I go, okay. So I get in the car, it's me and Kobe Bryant, and he's brand new in LA, and me too. I didn't know LA at all. And we drive down Sunset Boulevard to this place called Pink Dot. Yeah, it looked like
I remember Pink Dot. I think it's still there, isn't it? Maybe not. I was just up there. It's Sunset Boulevard and what's the cross street? Beverly Glen or something? I don't know.
7-Eleven. I thought it was a 7-Eleven. You pulled in, and but it wasn't a 7-Eleven. Anyway, so I go in, and I open the door, and it's locked. And the guy goes, sorry, I can't sell you anything. And I go, we just want to get some beer right there. And he goes, yeah, I can't do that. And I go, but just real quick, we know what it is. It's just there. And he goes, yeah, that's not how the way this place works. We're delivery only. We're not allowed to sell things. And I go, okay. And then Kobe takes out his ID and he puts it up against the glass and he goes, I'm a Laker. And the guy opened the door and we walked out with 5 cases of beer and we saved the party. So we saved the party, we said goodnight, and of course Kobe went on to become a legend. 5 NBA titles, 2 Olympic gold medals, 18 All-Star appearances, one of the most brilliant and most respected players in NBA history. And when we'd run into each other over the years, we'd laugh about that night that we first met.
Told you.
We laugh at all the good things that have happened since. And we laugh about how much fun it was to raise kids and all the stupid mistakes we made trying to figure out how to be good dads. And Kobe had 4 daughters, and I had 2 daughters. And today, he and one of his girls are gone. But I think I knew Kobe enough to know that he rose to any challenge by digging deeper and getting back to work. So let's honor Kobe, Gianna, and the other lives that were lost yesterday by following his example. Love your family, love your teammates, and outwork everyone else in the gym. To Vanessa and all those affected by this tragedy, we love you and will always be there for all of you. Kobe, when we meet again, we're going on a beer run.
They should probably not put this bumper on that. You know, it's not good, and these would be painful to watch. The whole fucking thing is painful. It sucks. It is interesting though that these guys, you know, these. Oh, dude, you want to watch some fucking X League? LFL. I gotta see this. Okay, let me just make that point. The point is, we have our anchors, guys like, well, you know, late night comedy guys. I don't know if Johnny Carson would have done that. Jay Leno would cry, I guess. Letterman, rarely. I don't remember Letterman crying. But to have guys like both the Jimmys, Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel, they both cry. Conan will cry. But I think Jimmy's probably the most emotional of all of them.
The stakes could not get any higher for Michelle Angel and the Seattle Mist. While the
Seattle Mist is my favorite team.
Dakota Hughes, Lauren Ziegler, and Dina Wachowski.
She's potentially lesbianic. That is an alarming 1-pack.
May be playing in their final.
Is that a C-section? That's like what I don't want to see. Actually, I think a C-section's down here. That's a fucked up doctor if that's a C-section. That's an I-section.
Game. Next.
Nothing like a strong woman that takes what you want. That's powerful.
We make history when you step on that football field.
Now's the time to release that anger.
The Seattle Mist just run through people. I swear to God, I watched a game of theirs the other day. The final score was 90-6. 90-6. It was just, they fucking dunked on them, and there's no skunk rule. So you cannot, there's no mercy, there's no tap out. You're getting balled on. Balled on? That sounds sexual. You're getting dunked on for all game. By the way, Kobe was into women's sports, you know, women's basketball and stuff. He was really pushing it big on that. He was en route to a women's basketball game, or, you know, his kids.
Do you believe in miracles?
Fucking sucks that Kobe's gone. God damn. And it wasn't like I was up to speed on what he was doing in his second chapter, his post-basketball stuff, but you knew it was going to be charities, active role in his children's lives, guest appearances. He just won an Oscar. He had won an Oscar for something that he did. Something with like, it was a short story, or maybe he was a spoken word, something. He was involved. He got up on stage, he won an Oscar. I was like, what the fuck is Kobe Bryant doing? I was like, damn, it's awesome. He could have gotten into acting. He could have gotten into coaching. He could have gotten into business, you know, pulled a Magic Johnson. It's just...
They don't deserve no mercy. Them getting put down,
So
they
good,
get laid down.
good motion graphics. I like it. And by the way, this is tackle football. This is no joke. If you, what's with the Atlanta Steam versus the Seattle Mist? I like that, though. It's like weather patterns. Steam versus Mist. Who wins?
The most successful people in life have failed. We have failed. Everything we've ever asked for is right in front of us right now. So let's get it.
The starting center for the Seattle Mist is just fire. I think they might have traded her. It's 2018. I'm not sure. Let's see. Game
A
on.
look at Pikes Place Market as LFL
I've been there.
football night comes to Seattle. Welcome inside the broadcast booth.
It's all Bizarro World. It's a parallel universe where they take it all seriously. Look at this lime tie. By the way, isn't that the color of the Seattle Mist? I thought you were supposed to be objective.
Tonight, a tale of two teams. One a win away from advancing to the Western Conference Championship. That would be the Seattle Mist. While the other will play in its final game of the 2018 season.
It's announcer talk. It's not even human. While the other
Tonight. That is the Atlanta Steam. With that said, I welcome in my broadcast partner, Bobby Huco.
Bobby.
Now, Bobby, we talked about the Seattle Mist. They had a mass exodus of key free agents that went to Nashville.
Bobby Huco. He looks like a mafia hitman. Look at this. Who is that? Is that the QB?
A complete overhaul
Nice
of
war
its
paint.
coaching staff, and yet they're one win away from going to
musculature
to the Western Conference Championship. Unbelievably,
Nice.
The Atlanta Steam. Well, they probably had the most disappointing of seasons.
Oh God, it's going to be a squash match.
When you consider the amount of talent on this roster.
I'll start with Atlanta. If this is truly the ride into the sunset game for their 3 stars, quarterback to coach.
For their 3 stars. Okay, look at the hips. The ratio there.
Hughes, Lauren Ziegler, and Dina Wojcicki, their legacies will be affected. Don't get me wrong, they're great players. In fact, Ziegler made the Hall of Fame, but all 3 of them did
Hall of Fame. This league has been around for 10 years.
not win a Legends Cup. They didn't win the championship game.
Cool hair.
And years down the line, it will affect their legacies.
Now, what about
All right,
the
buckle up, guys. We had an hour and a half here, and I will be stopping, so it's probably a 4-hour session.
Seattle Mist? A lot of people think they're overachieving at this point.
Absolutely.
Life, but I've never had a bond quite like this. So not only is it, are you walking away from your best friends, but your sisters, but this
choking
is
up.
something that I'm gonna have these people in my life for the rest of my life. So
Whoa. You gotta have a little foreplay. Come on. Don't just jump right into that. Look at that. That's a big girl. How are you just letting her bounce around on you? Like, that's some strength.
it's almost like I'm not walking away. Just the sport isn't. It's not something
Change
that we're
the
gonna do
dynamic.
together exactly. But these people will be at my wedding. These people will be at my baby
Nice.
shower.
That's a receiver.
So.
Same. Hosting the parties because that's what I'm good at.
I was doing fine until
That's
she
cool.
started
It's all
crying.
family friendly.
But
That's the quarterback, I think.
you know, it's the same thing that they said. This is what makes it fun for me. I can come out here and play ball and be competitive, but when you can do it with your best friends, there's just
I think their season was just dog shit. Look at that. Thin one.
it makes it a little bit more special. So, I mean, there's a reason why
They're rocking like a 1 in 10, and they're going into the buzzsaw that is the Seattle Mist.
it's not just me going out or it's not just her. It's a collective unit. So, if that doesn't speak volumes about
Listen to the music in the back.
our relationship, I don't know what will. So, you know, it's
It's smart though that they get personal before the game so that you actually try to care. But like they won't do this to this extent at an NFL game.
something that I'm so glad that we were brought together because of football, and we'll take that for the rest of our lives. You know, it's a fun story to tell somebody, but I'm super grateful for it, and we'll have it forever.
With all 3 certainly disappointed to have never won a Legends Cup together, you clearly get the
Heidi Golznig? Golznig? Hard G? Heidi Nig. Wow. What was her original name? Is she hiding her Jewish heritage? Golznig?
sense that they don't regret
What's she
anything
wearing?
as they've really enjoyed the journey.
That's like shorts that the Charlie's Angels would wear.
And they now have lifelong
And what is this about? What is this jacket? Take that off.
memories, a tremendous bond, and a friendship that's more like a sisterhood. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Heidi. Certainly a lot of great memories amongst the triplets.
They're about to get squashed.
They are down to their final
I am Seattle Mist till I die.
game in the LFL, while Michelle Angel and Seattle have their playoff hopes
Oh, she's a little thick.
on the
They're doing the haka? What is this?
line. Next,
Oh, yeah, I think the center is like this big white girl. She just bends over. It's incredible.
on the line. Next,
God, I'm so
back
hyped.
to LFL football night in the famous fish toss as we welcome you to Seattle, Washington. Before we get
That's a thick-ass ponytail.
underway, let's go down to the field with Heidi Golznig.
It has been said that there is
Golznig.
no greater, more passionate, nor truly dedicated fan base in the
Now we get our first look at Dakota Hughes. Not the normal numbers we're used to Hughes, but they've kept it on the ground here.
Yeah, Dakota Hughes has shit the bed. So you have a 3-yard buffer here. It's indoor. If you go up against the side, you're out. It's tackle, but they hit. It's hard. So we're going with the I formation. You know, what are we playing? It's you basically rush everyone. You got 2 receivers. I don't know if any of these people are eligible, but it's weird. I know, but you know, you'll instantly fall in love with it, like me. Watch.
Here in Atlanta, as they open this game, first
Fades
and
back.
10, they're going to go to the
Throws
air.
quick.
Hughes
Nice, but look at the good D.
connecting.
Good open field tackle.
That is Lauren Ziegler. A nice looking 6-yard reception. Let's meet
Okay.
Atlanta's starters.
Brittany Dimry, tight end.
Hmm.
Dino Jowski, your center.
Whoa.
Jessica Salazar, tight end.
I like that paint job. That reminds me of Pan's Labyrinth. That might be a shout out to Pan's Lab.
Jolie Fazakai, wide receiver.
She almost dropped that pass.
Lauren Ziegler, wide receiver.
Tight catch.
Ferrari Harris, D, running back.
No.
Dakota Hughes, quarterback.
Luxurious hair, but this is not going well. Okay, we got trips right. Let's see how the Seattle defense covers free safety. They're ranging over. They could misdirect. Go weak side. Nope, sweep, sweep. Run, 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 run. Oh, first down. Oh, God, a little awkward tackle there.
Hughes going to Lauren Ziegler.
Look at that.
Is Ziegler.
Getting
Her
dirty in there.
second
Whoa, 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 look at this. Planking. It's a full moon.
touch of the series. That'll be good enough for an Atlanta first
Ooh,
down.
a little chippy, a little chippy. Look at this.
And
Push
now
her,
we got
push her,
some
push her, push her.
chippiness
Yeah, push her.
back and
Chippy,
forth.
chippy,
That is
chippy.
Salazar
Give me
and
that.
Stacey Jackman going after one another.
Get
Good
out.
ball. Let's get back.
Look at the rumps. Look at that rump. Rumpelstiltskin.
Back
Just.
to the game and look at the starters for Seattle.
Kiera Williams, corner.
Okay. Cute.
Ashley Baker, corner.
These corners are
Christine Cortez, strong
Asian?
safety. Kara Bryant, free safety. Savannah Wood.
She did a Wakanda sign? Dude. Who's that? Middle linebacker? Damn right.
Middle linebacker. Stacey Jackman, defensive end.
She's barely a man.
Ashley Dixon,
Oh. Got some milkers.
defensive end.
Wow.
This game
Where's that middle linebacker? Is that her?
is simply going to come down to the middle linebacker, Savannah Wood. Can she control the Ferrari?
Okay, we got single receiver out there on the right. We got a running back in the backfield.
Chrisdale Harris.
Handoff
This is
up the middle.
Dakota
No, it's a keeper.
Hughes gonna elect to
Dakota Hughes,
keep
light her
it
up.
herself.
Light her up. ACL. Oh my God! Did you see that? Look at this
This
hit.
is Dakota Hughes going to elect to keep it herself.
Oh, she tried to dish it out.
Open field tackle that time
Look at that, coming to help out. They are super into protecting their talent.
by Kara Bryant.
Oh, see that? Look at this shit. I'm telling you, man. Fucking Atlanta Steam going out. They're going out big. Seattle missed. Come on, man. If you can't get hype on this. God damn it, it's week 14, 2018. Where were you? Look at this impact. Fighting.
Wow, what an open field tackle.
Oh,
that
push
time by
her.
Kara
She gets
Bryant.
pushed. She gets pushed.
And now
It's
Dina
a full-on fight.
Wachowski and Dakota Hughes going after Bryant.
This is
That looked like a
amazing.
clean tackle to me. That was a clean tackle. In fact, Hughes went after
Love
her.
that.
She was showing her teeth on that run, trying to run through Bryant. And then, of course, Wojo comes in throwing punches.
Good God.
We've got a replay and they're mic'd up. Let's listen in.
Impact. Oh. What you want? Get the fuck off her. Get the fuck off me. What are you doing, man? This is football. There's no crying in baseball. She's like barking like she's Andy Worski. Stay back.
I have never seen Dakota Hughes this fired up. She is lit
Yeah,
tonight.
that she's hyped because Seattle missed. I mean, there's no field goals, y'all. We're going for it on fourth down, 2nd and 8 after all said and done.
Going after people.
You can see there's a
I
different
formation.
emotion in
Oh,
Dakota
oh,
Hughes
little
tonight.
trap play up the middle.
That's an inside handoff.
Beautiful.
Jessica Salazar.
Salazar rumbling and stumbling.
Great run, a 10-yard run up the middle. That'll set up Atlanta.
It's Salazar. Look at that wedge. Triangular. Crazy. And now they're in the red zone.
First and goal at the Seattle 10. Offensive coordinator Mark White,
Her butt is fucking junked out of her mind.
he told me he wants to include Salazar
Look at what is this?
a lot more in this offense.
Uh-oh. I saw a little something. Saw a little something.
Skills, and he wants to include
Watch
Salazar.
there. looks like a profile of a nose. You know, if you want the junk, you have to take the funk. So, can't always get what you want. Be careful what you wish for.
A lot more in this offense. She has a lot of skills that they can use. And right there on an inside Y under.
Looks like she's wearing a diaper. QB. Look at her. Strong stomach. High sock look.
Big game.
I think they got to go to the pass. They've been running a lot.
This
But
offense can
might want to stick with what works.
beat you with a lot of horses.
Okay.
We saw Lauren Ziegler
Come on, Seattle.
with the
Gotta
first
step
two
up.
touches. Certainly Christelle Harris and Jessica Salazar.
Fades back. She's looking at the pass.
This is
Quick
huge
slant.
back to
Open. Wide
pass,
open. Just
wide
naked.
open.
The crowd boos him.
Touchdown Atlanta.
God damn it.
Jessica Salazar really making an impact on this opening
Wow.
drive.
That's like some
Great
J-Lo.
call by offensive coordinator Mark White. Watch this scissors route. If there's a guy comes in
Scissors route. Can't say scissors with all these women on the field.
on a post, and then on a corner route, you got Salazar.
Just absolute coverage breakdown.
Kiera Bryant way late getting over there, wide open, touchdown Atlanta.
Y'all let me fucking coach and shut the hell up.
Yeah, I like that shit. They mic up the coach and he's like dropping F-bombs. I'm telling you, there's a lot of appeal. The LFL.
That's Eric Bellamy, not happy with his defense, who's really struggled. A defense
Oh, they're
coming
going for
in
two.
the worst rate.
Look at the size of that. That's resting ass right there.
Defense in the LFL.
Oh,
This is the
misdirection.
extra point attempt.
Easy in. Oh
That
no,
is
no, no, it's
Christelle
tight.
Harris
She got
cannot
stuffed.
Get the edge.
Good tackle.
Hey, we still score on their ass. Bring it. Okay, let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm loving that. Loving that. Holy shit, QB was up in her face.
Early and that time
We still got in your ass. What was
walking backwards as Kiera Bryant.
You could rest a quarter pounder right there.
Is one of the tougher players in the LFL.
How'd she get this
And
tackle?
that will take us to our first media timeout.
She went with
as
the forearm
Atlanta
shiver.
leads it 6-0.
This is such a tight game. God, we're halfway through the first.
Defense, we gotta step up, man.
Drop some
That
F-bombs.
was one mistake. One mistake. Again, one mistake. We keep making dumb mistakes. Instead
Sweat
of doing what
bullets.
the hell we supposed to, sit in your spot.
Oh, he's
Do
an
your
abusive
job.
husband.
Don't go by what you see. Do your job.
No one's listening to him.
Remember, hey, one move and beat her. One move and beat her.
Yeah, weren't they always bitching about no black head coaches? They're all black head coaches.
Let's get Minnie chasing. I don't know if she's 100%. Outfit.
Nice Clark Kent sighting.
Outfit. Remember, eyes on Minnie. You don't have to go down here and attack, but just to
Assistant
do the
coach.
work here and clean up.
Back to
Here
LFL
we go.
football
Bring out that monstrous offense we got.
all night as we listen into both head coaches.
No joke.
Now let's go down to the field for an injury update.
Oh no. Who's number 14?
Michelle Angel has
Injury update. Is it this dude? Guy's giving us his O face. What is that?
been nursing back spasms and has been getting treatment all morning.
It's a nice tat.
It'll be interesting to see how far she can go. Back to you guys.
That was the worst update ever.
Knowing Michelle Angel, there is no way she's coming out of this game. She came in with a bad knee. Her wheel was not good with this back spasm. She's going to play through it, put some aspirin on it, and she'll go the whole game.
Oh, this is before they have a new quarterback now. Okay.
Angel did not participate in any of the team walkthroughs earlier
Going to the air,
today
first
due to
pass.
those back spasms.
Nice.
She's going to give it a go here, and that is a completed pass to her favorite target, Kiera Williams. That was complete for 6 yards.
I see no back problems
Good
on
catch.
that pass. The fastball came outside, almost went right through the hands of Kiera Williams. Great pass by Angel.
That 6-yard completion now setting up a
Shit,
2nd and
another
4.
injury.
And that's a sight that you don't want to see if you're a Seattle fan. Kiera Williams,
God damn it.
the #1 receiver for this offense, a potent offense, now gingerly walking off the field.
Williams is the fastest player on this Seattle roster. She can take the top off of any secondary in coverage. Michelle Angel cannot like that at all. Her top target going off.
A 2nd and 4, ball at the
Yeah,
Seattle
this is an offensive line that you want to get behind.
21. That is Carter flanked to the left of Angel.
Going to the air again.
Angel back to
Oh, a little underneath. Okay. We got 3 people closing. We got 1 blocker here. Let's see if she reads that block. She's going to shed that block.
pass looking
Yeah.
for Carter out of the backfield.
First down, though.
Carter becoming quite the weapon
Yeah, this is
Actually,
not an inspiring shape.
the number 3 receiver in the LFL right now.
Carter's become a great
Oh, look at
plug-and-play
QB.
player for head coach Eric Bellamy. You can put him at running back or put her at slot
First
receiver.
down.
She got great hands. Use her anywhere on that offensive system.
A 1st and 10 ball at the Atlanta 24.
God damn it, our running back is sloppy.
And you can see Angel remaining in the shotgun with those back spasms. She cannot get
From
under
the
center
shotgun.
tonight. A 1st and 10. Makes the
Ooh,
handoff
play
to
action.
Carter wide open in the flat.
Yeah, the corners are laying off. The coverage is
That is
It's not
Ashley
tight.
Baker Tatum.
talking shit.
And that's good for a 7-yard completion. Angel finding multiple targets on this drive as we
Huddle up.
meet Seattle starters.
Vanna Wood,
Here we go.
tight end.
Nicole Peterson, your center. Misty Gonzalez, your tight end. Kiera Williams, wide receiver. Ashley Baker, wide receiver. Jasmine Carter, halfback.
Oh, please.
Michelle Angel, quarterback.
Michelle
There's
Angel.
no
What a name.
question this game's going to come down to the gun, the arm of Michelle Angel. Can she outgun Dakota Hughes of Atlanta?
Ooh.
A 2nd
Spin
and
move.
3. Quilla Franklin all over Michelle Angel.
Oh my God.
And Angel
Chill,
now going
ladies.
after Franklin.
You
have to
trash!
come-
You trash! I'm about to bomb on you! I'm about to
Oh.
bomb on you! Make you look hella stupid, dog!
Drop an N-bomb. You're about to look hella stupid. She's from the Bay Area. I'm about to bomb on you. You trash.
And now Angel putting the challenge out for Quilla Franklin. We'll see if she works that side of the field.
Wow.
Now it's time to meet
I
Atlanta's
like that they mic it up, man. The NFL should do this more real time.
defensive starters.
Willa Franklin, safety.
Amber Clark, corner. Lauren Ziegler, free safety. Alfie Gore, strong safety. Justice Salazar, linebacker. Keon Harrison, defensive end. Brittany Demery, defensive end.
To stop this potent Seattle passing game, the defensive ends, Brittany
To the air
Demery
again.
and Jessica Salazar
Rotating,
have to
rolling in the
get
pocket.
Angel.
Oh my God, she's open at the end zone.
A 3rd
Oh,
and 3.
God. It's nice.
Angel
Good
to
touch.
Misty Gonzalez for a 17-yard touchdown.
Oh my God.
Michelle Angel, she has
What a
wide
celebration.
screen vision. Watch this. At the last minute, number
Floats
14,
it.
Ziegler goes up. She reads that, goes on top.
Like,
to
seriously, what is she doing defensively?
wide open Salazar. Great read by
Absolutely
Michelle
lost.
Angel.
It looked like Ziegler may have been anticipating help over
Big
the
two-point
top
conversion here.
by, of all people, Dina Wojciechowski.
Wojciechowski, not a great cover.
Gotta go to the
defensive
run.
Player. Angel saw that one-on-one. Gonzalez just flat out went
Just a
right by
little
Mojo.
counter, just
So now
off
the
left
extra
tackle.
point attempt as this game is now tied up 6-6. This is Angel.
Oh, that's
tossing it
terrible.
into the
Terrible, terrible.
flat,
She rushed it.
and just a little too early for Baker Tatum.
Not a good pass at all by Michelle Angel. They tried a back shoulder to the end
She's
zone.
wearing a
on Quilla
harness?
Frank. When she was there, she just threw the ball way too outside.
So a nice looking drive by the Seattle
Well, we
Mist.
got a-
5 play.
We got a battle here.
Have she lost her fucking mind? She
What?
gonna hit me while I'm on the ground?
I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Let me see it.
Difference this year.
First down.
With the Nashville Knights signing pretty much all of the Seattle Mist. Here's another carry by Harris.
Oh,
9 yards on that one. That'll be a first down for Atlanta. Christelle Harris really coming into her own.
Her 6.1 yard average per carry
She
is
mad
almost
about?
exactly what she had
That's the
when
next
she
play.
played all those years with the Chicago Blitz.
A different uniform, the same production. A very reliable back,
She wearing a
Christelle
weave?
Harris. And they're going to
Up the
go
middle.
back to Harris on a
Ugh.
1st and 10. Cortez
Ooh.
again on the tackle. And now Harris going after Cortez.
Oh. Flagged. Flag on
She
that.
lost her fucking mind? She gonna hit me while I'm on the ground?
That is a gutsy play by Christine Cortez. The Ferrari on the ground. She takes
They
a
let 'em
cheap
play
shot
in
at
this
her.
league.
Wow.
Earlier we saw Quilla
God, the
Franklin
intensity is so
getting after
strong.
Michelle Angel and stoking that fire. And now you've got Christine Cortez poking the bear and Christelle Harris. Those
From
are
the
a pair
gun.
of athletes I'd stay away from.
They're
Don't
marching.
inflame that fire.
Do not wake them up. It could get ugly.
Play action. Oh, here comes the rush.
Hughes
Oh
rolling
my God, she's
left.
got speed.
And now smartly going out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Oh my God, that
Hughes
middle
is definitely a very
Seattle middle linebacker is a monster. You see that chick?
Game, and she got out of bounds.
You gotta avoid her. I think it's number 10.
On the right leg, upper leg of Dakota Hughes, nursing a groin injury that's really bothered her all season.
Hey, Coach Dane Robinson told me this is the healthiest she's been in the last
Let's
3
go.
ball games.
Watch out.
A 3rd and 3 at the Seattle 14. A delayed
Ooh,
handoff. That's
good,
Alfie
good.
Gore
Backfield.
trying to get the edge. No
Sit down.
luck.
Oh, she's not gonna like that. She's not gonna like that. Yeah, she's hot-headed. Will you flag one of these chicks?
A lot of testiness here in the first quarter. That time, Kara Bryant going after Alfie Gore.
Alfie Gore has shown us at running back. She has a nose
Big third down coming up.
red zone. She scores touchdowns. You can see she has 3 already this year.
They may need her here on a short down conversion. It'll be a 4th
My
and 2.
bad. Huge.
An opportunity for this Seattle defense to dig itself out of the cellar. They're going to have the help from the crowd here. This is Hughes.
Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Ah! No, pick that off. Oh my God. Oh my God, deflating.
Touchdown, Lauren Ziegler.
Where is the defense? She just drank a dude's beer.
Did on that side that looked to be maybe Christine
I can't believe that.
Cortez.
That is attractive.
Just stopped on the play.
That was totally a
What?
busted
I've
play.
never seen
Great
that.
play by Dakota Hughes getting it
That was
out
amazing.
there, but
Took a
she's
hit.
covered. She makes a great play just being
The
an
defense sucks.
athlete.
It's like
Toss-up, and she went and got the football.
the defense is not sticking with their people that they're covering, and they're not looking at the ball. They're just clueless, wandering. Damn it. Stop this.
Now the extra point attempt from the 1-yard line. Make it a 2-point conversion from the 3.
You know what I realized?
Harris back.
I like the Seattle Mist of 2019. That's my problem. Because they got a whole new team. I think they drafted everyone from Nashville.
Eric Bellamy, he's letting that secondary have it.
Got a massive
now
trade.
because Ashley Michelle Angel can do.
There we go.
Angel and company now taking over at the 15. They're going to get a playoff here before
False start.
the end of the first quarter. Rolling right.
Nope, nothing.
And now just smartly going out of bounds and taking a shot from Jessica Salazar.
They're all picking out their wedgies constantly.
Bring us to the end of the first quarter. Michelle Angel rallying Seattle, but Atlanta.
Yeah. Hey, remember, once again, everything in 5. Once again, identify that running back there. Communicate with your strong safety. That's when you can come back and just play coverage. Yeah, absolutely. If she's coming up and faking and filling, you don't need to play that.
Back to LFL football night. More advice from the head coaches. Bellamy liking how his defense is tackling in the open field. And Lauren Ziegler, well, she's a Hall of Famer. There's not much coaching up there.
Well, she even mentioned it. That touchdown, that was not a design play. She even said she was just standing there and the ball came up to her and she caught it.
Ashley Baker Tatum not
Good
making
pressure.
a play.
Nice.
And
They forced
costing
that.
defense a touchdown. That time Angel throwing behind.
That was a corner blitz, and I liked it.
Jasmine should have stopped
Good
at the
aggressive call.
hole and caught the football, but she kept running. Angel threw
Wait,
behind
who am I cheering for? What the fuck?
We'll see here. This ball is behind Carter, but to your point, it looked
Well,
like
still.
maybe Angel was expecting.
God, that girl is so pudgy. Damn it. Can we trade her?
Setting up a 3rd and 9 at the Seattle
Third and
16.
9, we need it. Need it.
Carter deep in that Seattle back.
Keep it yourself. Keep it yourself.
They're going to give it to her.
Shit.
Breaking through the
We're
first
fucked.
layer, but
You
not
gave it
beyond
to.
the arms.
You gave it to that fat chick. She has got to be the slowest girl in the field. Got lit up.
destroys people against the wall. She's a striker from the safety position.
God damn it.
That's Jasmine Carter's numbers on the year.
I feel like she's getting fatter throughout the game.
And is a rookie, so a lot of upside potentially for number 3.
Fourth down.
You can't punt. You can't punt.
You can't punt. Yeah, we're aware.
That is head referee Nick.
They don't know the rules of the.
Seattle, you cannot punt because the ball is beyond the 15-yard line.
You can't punt.
First time out of that first half. Seattle.
Garbage.
Game.
Okay, here we go.
Further into your side of the
Gotta
field
go for
you
it.
to be able
4th
to
and 9.
punt it.
It's like Madden football.
So it looks like Michelle Angel and Seattle will simply
Throw
get a
it.
delay of game here.
As an old head coach
Oh, they
in
wanna punt.
Miami, with a quarterback like Michelle Angel, 4th and 9, you're down a touchdown. You don't have much defense against this Atlanta team. I would have gone for the 4th and 9 with Angel.
Delay game. Offense, number 7.
Oh.
Penalty. Still 4th down.
So now Seattle can elect to punt it away. Savannah Wood, one of the more stronger legs in the LFL, will be deep to punt this. Getting back to your point, I don't think I want to turn it over on downs
This is gonna be a
inside my
shank.
15-yard line.
No
Already
chance.
down 8 with a poor defense.
Oh, it's
Well,
not
that's the
bad.
whole point. You have a poor
Beautiful
defense.
punt.
They're probably going to move the ball anyway.
Beautiful punt.
That is a 24-yard punt. Well fielded by Lauren Ziegler.
Killer.
Still on her feet down the sideline. All the way out to midfield. Making
Well,
the Atlanta 20.
we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
On
And touchdown.
26 are digging in.
Look at this
This
shit.
is Hughes back to pass. Open. Jolia Fezikai, one of the more
Floss
suspect
dancing.
hands in the league, hauls in this one. A 26-yard touchdown.
The last 2 football games, the Fezikai is coming.
Jolia Fezikai. Dagger. Deep. Oh, God. Behind the defense. What a pass. Caught it at a high point. Flossing.
This Atlanta offense has seen
All right.
game.
That play
Fast
doesn't
forward.
get stopped.
26. Was that a pick
There is
6?
not, and she is quick. I mean, quick in space. A lot of backs aren't.
Wow.
She makes those little jump cuts.
We are getting blown out.
That was a 2nd and 5 carry by Angel. That'll be enough for a Seattle
What
first
happened?
down. Goal at the Atlanta
This is a pick 6 right
10.
here.
Full
Look at this.
backfield for Seattle.
He
Handoff.
fumbled that shit?
That's
He
Carter,
fumbled
and
that
Carter
shit?
loses it.
Oh
Stripped
my
by
God.
Salazar.
Game over.
And Amber Clark gonna take it to the house.
This is pissing me off.
A
Can't believe it.
35-yard return.
Okay, hold on. We're not
by
out of it yet.
Amber Clark.
Great play by
You hand it off to that fat little chick again.
Salazar knocking the ball out. But watch this scoop and score by Amber Clark. You talk about
Okay.
being an
Atlanta. They're going to go to their workhorse.
28
6-yard
to
touchdown.
6.
Has Atlanta up 28-6.
Okay, we
They're
need to
going
score.
in the end zone for a
Let's
score on
focus on this right now. We just need this drive. Score. Let me just focus here. Fade back. Goes deep. She wants it all. Maybe too fast. That's PI. Nope. Picked. Oh, God. How did she miss that?
By Lauren Ziegler. The pass was attempted to add.
Trying to get it back too quick. We got to go underneath. Good rush. I mean, really, that safety has to pick that. Tip drill, basic.
the ball long enough.
That was Leanna Alston in the secondary of Atlanta. Had a shot at that interception.
God damn it, look at that shape.
Falling by the wayside. That'll set up a 2nd and 10. Ball remains at the Seattle 15.
Can we?
Carter
Oh,
Frank
God.
to the
No
right
one
of
respects your
Angel.
play action.
Into the flat,
Oh,
complete.
she got hit.
That is complete to Kiera Williams.
Kara Williams is back, and we're going to need her. And we got to work clock management. We need 2 scores. We need a score and a stop here for sure. There's no field goals, so it's all TDs.
Only a quick strike offense with Kiera Williams in the game.
Still plenty of time here in the first half. A timeout for Seattle. And overthrow.
This is just one of the biggest upsets of my life. God damn it. She looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Remaining in the shotgun.
Pass, go underneath.
Dropping back to pass, buying
good.
time, now directing
Nice,
traffic.
good.
Finding Wood. Wood in the
Good,
open
good,
field.
good. Number 10, solid.
A 20-yard completion.
Threw it to her, just ox. Look at that. Into the coverage. Lays it in there. She got open. Look at that. I like that. She fights there.
The receiver.
Takes 2 to get her down.
A gap like this one is not much to make up in the LFL.
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at her. Lifting.
She has a lot of weapons. They just need to stay consistent. They have a lot of time the whole second half. And the second half is usually theirs anyway.
A 22-point gap.
Quick slant over the middle. Go. Quick
From
slant.
the shotgun.
Go,
Angel.
run it.
A lot of time again in the
Over the middle.
pocket. Now it's
Jesus
collapsing.
Christ. Will you get open?
Look at the mobility
No,
of
but
number
that's throwaway.
7 throwing across her body.
My God, get open. These people are just...
Oh, Angel's back is hurting. She usually would have hit White right in the chest. She was wide open in the end zone. Angel just overthrew her.
And that will...
The thing... 2-minute warning. The thing about the square body of our running back is that it really hurts our morale. You know, just looking at her is like... you look at it and you're just like, we're not going to win this, are we?
Mortaza, Bobby Hugo, and Heidi Golsnig.
Golsnig. This is a must-score situation.
Now
Over
a
the middle, over the
second
middle,
and
over the
goal play,
middle.
dropping
She's
back
open. Make a
Angel,
juke. Oh my
finding
god.
Courtney White and gets
Oh
enveloped.
my god. She got danced upon. Look at that.
Some quarterback
Just-
finding Courtney
Look at
White
this.
and gets enveloped.
She did a pussy dance over her fallen body.
Angel finding Courtney White and gets enveloped by Lauren
That
Ziegler.
was sexual and erotic.
Some quarterbacks, when they're scrambling in the pocket, they look like cows on ice. But if you look at Michelle Angel, calm, cool,
Off
and
the back
collected,
foot.
just delivers the ball underneath to a wide open
Juke.
White, positive game.
Wait a minute, did you say cows on ice?
Yeah, because they're all over the place. Michelle
Third and goal.
Angel's always calm.
Now or
So
never.
there's a lot of cows on ice in Florida, is that right?
Third and about 5.5 here. What kind of play would I call? Just an out route. You know, just
I didn't say Florida. It could be in the Midwest somewhere.
Third and goal.
in the
Ball at
flats.
the Atlanta 5-yard line. This is
Good
Angel
block, good block.
rolling right, throwing across her body.
Oh.
Caught!
That's a beautiful catch. She got it. Nice.
Savannah Wood
She's a monster.
with the 5-yard touchdown reception.
Seattle is back.
Can give credit to the running back for the picking up that block with her fat square body. Right here. Look at her. She just threw her fatness right in the middle of that. So right here,
Ball at the Atlanta 5-yard
look at this.
line.
She's like, she sees pressure coming here. She has to pick it up. Quarterback's running out this way.
This
And
is
then got her little squat body in the way.
Angel rolling right,
Just-
throwing across her
Oh God, over the outstretched arms.
body. Caught!
Nice. Okay.
Finds open receiver.
Go for 2. We need it. We
So
need
now
it.
the
We need it.
two-point
Run
attempt
that
by
in. Run that
Seattle.
in. You gotta run that in.
Angel directing
What
traffic.
in the hell kind of a throw was that? You can't make that throw. You run it in.
And that ball just got away from her.
Like me throwing it. No, like me throwing it.
Oh my God, that was cute. She was like all motherly. She's like, that was kind of like me throwing it. Did you hear that?
Just got away from her.
Like me throwing it. No, like me throwing it for a second. Well, I got scared because I thought she was gonna hit my arm.
Dina
That was cute.
Wojcicki having a little fun with Michelle Angel said that looked like me throwing
Like
a
that. See, this it has a style to it. Like this game has an appeal.
football.
Angel came right back at her and said, wait a minute, Salazar
That was kind of like me throwing it. Helps her up.
knocked the ball down. Wasn't her throw.
Well, we got to stop them. They got a minute and a bit to work with.
Stopped by this defense.
First and 10.
So
28-12.
now
We're still
a
in it.
first and 10, a minute 19, and 2 timeouts
Big
for
start.
Dakota
Oh God
Hughes.
damn it! Right up the middle.
They're going to go back to the eventual
Okay, 8 yards. Push her out.
Hall of Fame inductee.
See, this girl's angry. Get her ass
Christelle
angry.
Harris
Spike it on her face.
going back and forth with
Punch her.
Kira Bryant and Kiara Williams.
Look at her.
I'll beat your ass. You know that, right?
I'll beat your ass.
That was
God, these chicken heads going at it.
by the Ferrari.
Bang! She doesn't like getting hit. That's what it is.
No penalties thrown on that punch. Watch it throw.
They don't throw penalties ever.
Yeah, you're not going to intimidate Christelle Harris. You can see Kara Bryant throw the football.
Bam! That is a great straight arm right there.
God.
Christelle Harris
How do you
still
not
having
love
that
this?
chip on her shoulder after being cut by the Chicago Bliss this past offseason.
Second and 2. A little reverse. Oh my God, she got decapped.
Actually,
Still
that
first
was a
down.
5-yard end-around reverse. Good enough for an Atlanta first down.
They're
Dean
moving.
Robinson, he told me
They
about
still got 2 timeouts. I'm very worried.
plug her in at running back,
I have a sick feeling in my stomach.
standing superstar type athlete, but she gets the job done.
Like I said, plenty of time. Clock stopped 1:04. Dakota
We got a
Hughes
pick or something.
already on the Seattle side.
Oh, it's a fake. It's a fumble. Get that shit. Get that shit. Put line her up. Yes, we need it. That's what we needed. Holy shit. Look at that ass. Wow. Does she have a... I think she has a... Those are lips. That's a full set of lips. Jesus. It's like wrinkles. It's like surface of the moon. My God, we needed that. Is that our ball?
That's the
Huge.
break Seattle needs. They can get another touchdown before halftime.
We got 1 timeout left.
Indeed, they're going to mark this Seattle.
So big. And these
Let's get
bitches, they tried trickeration.
Another look
So
at
this
this.
is fake.
Trick play back to rec.
Right, look at that. How do you like that view of that center?
Let's get another look at this. A trick play back.
It's like giving birth. She was like shitting out a cylindrical kid. She shat out Stewie Griffin.
Direct snap.
Oh,
And Harris just mishandles it.
You got to fall on it. See, that's the rookie mistake.
Let's get another look at this. A trick play back direct snap.
So when that hits the ground, you got to just fall on it. You cannot try to pick it up and scoop and run.
And Harris just mishandles it.
She did that.
She had hands like feet on that play, and then she didn't recover the football. Bad play by the Ferrari, the Hall of Famer, making a rookie mistake. The snap's there, just catch
That was a bad snap. She shanked it.
football. Watch Savannah Wood
Look at Savannah Wood coming. You're in trouble.
come in.
You got fucking justice steamrolling down upon you.
Number 10 for Seattle.
Oh my God.
And she just wanted it more than Harris.
Snapping ankles and look at the friggin'
Harris,
but-
She wanted to pick it up, scoop and score, but you see what happens. Seattle has the football with a chance to go in.
Seattle's had multiple opportunities in this first half.
We need to focus here.
Half.
Have them on their heels.
Let's see if they can capitalize here.
Fast
First and
snap.
10.
Oh, going for it.
Angel crossing
Underneath. I like it. I like it.
complete.
Ooh, good little.
That's Kiera Williams. And Williams on 4.
Kiera fights for the rack. She's looking for that, or yak, sorry, yards after catch. Rack, what is rack? Nothing. Okay. Give me those racks. That's right.
2nd and 6, ball at the Atlanta 15. Seattle does have a timeout.
In the flats. Oh, she wants it all in zone.
time
She's
into
not
the
open.
end
She's
zone.
not open. What are you
And
doing?
that'll be
I told you.
intercepted.
Dude, tackle her.
Amber Clark
Dude, don't do this to me.
still bringing.
Why would you throw it? Why would you throw that pass?
2nd
Look at
and
this.
6, ball at the Atlanta 15.
You have time. You have 38 seconds. Look, perfect options right here.
Seattle does
Number 3. Throw it to her.
have a
She's wide open.
timeout. Angel buying time into the end zone.
Well, she might not have been wide open, but she had these people closing. But still, these people are covered. They're double coverage.
And that'll be intercepted.
Damn you.
You gotta figure those backs back. See Savannah Wood directing traffic.
First down.
This lowest
We're still in it, kind of.
ranked defense in the LFL will be tested here.
Technically, we're down 2 scores.
26.4 seconds and 2 timeouts for Dakota.
Look at her. She's birthing. Look at the. It's crowning. Look at the sheen.
Hughes.
What a first half by Amber Clark. Wow.
That was a bad snap, too.
1st and 10. Hughes
She
back
wants to run. She
pass,
wants to run.
the pocket collapsing.
Oh, no.
and
Pick it
overshooting
off.
her
Pick it
target.
off. Run that. Blocker. Give me a crack back. Crack back. Oh.
Kara Bryant.
15 seconds, though.
Just what this defense
I don't know what kind of position we have. We might be within range.
needed a stop.
That was
Kara Bryant,
nice.
great defensive back, but this ball should have been caught. Hughes steps up in the pocket, and Lauren Ziegler,
Yeah, she should have caught
of
that.
all people, she catches that ball 99 out of 100 times, went right through her
It's been,
hands.
I thought Hughes had missed her target high.
remember, guys, there's no field goals here, so we got to go for broke. We got 15 seconds. I think we still have that timeout. Yep. So we got 2-3 shots here at the zone if we want to go for it. I don't know how much, rinky-dink we can do. Let's see where we are on the field of play.
The oily hips you want in the
Yeah, we're deep in our zone.
direction on a dime. Great play.
Okay,
First
good.
and 10 at the
She looked off the
Seattle
defense. I like that.
13,
Ooh,
checking
good,
down
good,
to
good, good.
Carter.
Timeout.
An
Timeout.
8-yard reception, and that should stop the clock.
Angel
Oh, she's
going
out
down
of
the
bounds.
food chain, hitting
Yeah, I think a couple. Oh God, light up our midget.
Oh, that's out of bounds? Yeah, but don't she touched the wall before and it wasn't out of bounds. We all right?
F-bomb,
No,
F-bomb.
she got hit before, they didn't stop the clock. She kept running. Dot. I got it on film. Don't worry about it.
I got it
Come
on
over here.
film.
Come over here. It's only
Gotta
10
love that
seconds.
coach.
Full of shit.
You're full of shit.
Hey, when they hit the wall, they should be out. Both teams. Yeah, suck your lip, but I got something for you. I'm gonna come see you at the end of the half.
Oh.
That's bullshit.
Coach is
Eric
old school.
Bellamy, the head coach of the Seattle Mist,
The announcer's laughing.
letting know this officiating crew. He basically just
Eric
burned through
Bellamy.
his only timeout.
He's got to know the rule.
Oh, he called a timeout when he didn't need to. God damn it.
The rule is if you get hit like that and hit the wall, you're out of bounds. He just
You.
blew a timeout.
Jackass.
So now
So now we got to go for the end zone. We got 2 shots at the end zone. That's it.
8.3 seconds
Fucking
remain.
hell.
Ball at the Seattle 21. Angel certainly
Go
has the
zone.
arm to get it to the end zone.
Go zone. Oh,
The
Jesus.
pocket
Parker.
collapsing around her. Now
Nice,
buying
good juke.
time.
That's the way to go.
Gonna try to
We
get
got
it
one more
to
after
the
this.
end zone, just
One more,
short.
1 second.
That was intended for
Send everyone to the zone. And you got to rise up. I mean, our girl is limping, though. She's hurt. Look at that horse mane.
She threw it deep. She got thrown off her rhythm because, like you said, they finally collapsed the pocket on her. See what happens when you...
Damn it, we had 2 turnovers with under a minute to play, and we could not capitalize. Still, there is hope. Defenses are shit.
Stop and then take a shot to the end zone. That's how big burning that timeout is. Now you basically you can only...
Yeah, that coach, man. He's got some splaining to do.
Rules. 3rd and 2. This should be the final play of the half. Angel back to pass.
What was that?
Floats it over the middle.
What was that? He didn't even throw it to the end zone. The fuck is that?
Again by
All right,
Clark.
I would fast forward.
Defensively, Atlanta scored as well. Let's look at those scoring plays. As I
No.
in the triplets final game.
Wants to recoup.
Okay.
I think she's on the verge of
get the ball.
potentially not
Big.
really having a very
Starting
strong
the second half.
legacy if you think back. She's had some success, personal success, but hasn't won that championship. So where will she ultimately go down
Let's
in
work
the
it up the
history
field. There you
books
go.
of the LFL?
Nickel and
I'm
diamond.
with you on that. I think during the offseason, she's hurt this year. She's banged up. But,
That's what I'm
give her a
talking about.
couple months to recoup, and it might be the open receiver.
4-yard completion to Courtney White, setting
God damn it, I caught a glimpse of her physique again.
up a 2nd and 6. Opposite Dakota Hughes, you've got Michelle Angel, relatively the same age and just ascending in her LFL career.
Yeah, they both had very parallel careers. In fact,
What are you doing?
Angel this
Dude.
year just took off. I mean, she's
Quarterback had an epileptic fit. She wasn't doing anything. Throw it or run. Why do we have no scramble?
hate to see her walk away and then
3rd and 6. It's like game's on the line now.
While down on the field, that was
not at all. That interception by Kiera Williams at the end of the half really helped them out. If they get in the end zone here we go again. They're only a couple scores down.
Hit the running back out of the backfield.
3rd and 6
there it is.
over
That's
the
nice.
middle and complete.
I like that.
That was complete to Carter,
Up the
a
gut.
9-yard gain, and that'll be a Seattle first down.
You would think they put some kind of coverage
Good
in.
play
This is
design.
probably the 6th pass we've seen go to Carter.
And deception. So
Because of her size,
Ooh,
but
ooh.
she is.
5-yard pickup.
that's a 1st and 10 completion.
Good.
This time
The playoffs, it's going to be fun to watch these two.
2nd and 5 now. Ball at the Atlanta 17. White this time in the backfield.
Nice
Angel
goal.
rolling
There it is.
left, heading to the
Nice speed.
sideline, and does get out of bounds.
3rd down.
A 5-yard carry, setting up yet another Seattle first down.
Oh, good.
She is so calm in the pocket.
Dane Robinson, the defensive coordinator and head coach of the Atlanta Steam, trying to get the attention of his middle linebacker, Jessica Salazar. This is Angel rolling right, buying time
Nice.
into the end
That
zone.
was nice.
And they're going to mark it a touchdown. How about Jasmine Carter doing damage this entire drive?
Peanut butter jelly time. Watch the calm, cool, collect. Michelle Angel calmly
She was not even open either.
finding her in the end zone, and she steals
She fought for
the
that.
football from Quilla Franklin. That is what a wide receiver should do. Steal the football. They
I don't think that's a touchdown, actually.
both had it equally. Touchdown, Seattle.
Gotta get this 2
We
points.
talked about it earlier. Jasmine Carter has so much upside. If she can get into shape this offseason, she can become the go-to target in this offense.
You have Carter, you have White, you have a deep threat with Williams. They have all kinds of talent.
Timeout.
Yes. In his 5th year as an
In. That ball's over.
Oh, they-
and there's your
challenged.
confirmation.
I would not challenge it unless you definitely knew it was going to be in your favor. That was
Yeah.
clearly a
There's the
touchdown.
2-pointer.
So just like that, Seattle now within 10 points of Atlanta, going for a 2-point conversion.
Nobody's
Rolling
open.
right Angel in the end zone.
Nobody's
That
open.
was intended for Jasmine Carter.
Well, that's a 2-score game. That was huge.
And she only needed 2
Need
yards.
a quick
She had wide
3 and
open
out.
space.
4 and
But
out.
because of her injury, she tried to throw it, did not work.
So now a 1st and 10 for the Atlanta offense. They're going to go back to Christelle
God damn,
Harris.
she's a workhorse.
And Harris still on her feet.
Oh, here comes a fight.
A 16-yard run. That's all they're going to do here in the second half. They got a comfortable lead.
Yes.
They've got to try to sit on this clock.
Gotta stop the run here. Damn it, she's just going right up the middle on us. He's not happy about it. All right, let me focus here. This is important. Same play, up the middle. not touched until 8 yards in. 9-yard carry. Disgraceful. And another running play. That's a first down. We're at 1st and goal at the 3.
To Ziegler.
This is terrible. There's no way we're putting up a goal yard. What is this?
Prime of her career. I think if there's one out of those 3 that are
Stuff
saying
the
they're
run.
going to retire, that I would put my money on her coming back, it would be Lauren Ziegler. Now a 1st and goal. Full
Dude, penetrate,
backfield,
penetrate.
toss left. That's
God
Christelle
damn it.
Harris. Touchdown and
Damn it.
toss right. That is
Stop
a
her.
Ferrari stiff
She's out.
arming
Shut up.
her way. Cortez.
No. You didn't get in.
I didn't touch him.
You didn't get in. Okay, let me start scoring.
This by Eric Bellamy.
Gotta score.
Hopefully no kids around the TV.
34-18. Oh, he's swearing again? Hold on.
Hopefully no.
I got 2 people out here. If you sit out here, that causes this problem. Do what I tell you. Fuck her. She don't know what you're talking about. Tired of that shit. Do what I tell you, not what she tells you, because she ain't doing her job.
Back to LFL football night. A
Love that they include
tirade
that.
by Eric Bellamy. Hopefully no kids around the TV set. This thing is going to come down to the wire. I think you're starting to
Come down to the wire. It's a blowout.
see a little panic set in with Seattle.
I haven't heard that many F-bombs since I watched Scar.
Good pass over the middle. She's going to take it to the, not to the house, but she's going to get smashed into the wall here.
Face. That's over the middle, complete and into the wall. Ashley Baker holding on.
I love Ashley Baker, though.
A 9-yard
That was
completion.
nice.
I really like this offense Coach Rambo put in. It's actually
Ashley
more exciting
Baker.
than Chris Michelson had over the past few years in Seattle. It's a variation of the air raid offense. He floods zones and he puts
All right, I
people
like this.
all over.
I like the urgency. We got the hurry up offense. 2nd and 1. They're expecting the run. I think we go deep here.
That isn't it.
Take a shot.
Quarterback play. If you've got a franchise quarterback
God damn it,
like
it's a
Michelle
terrible stop.
Angel, that
Oh,
really
little flip
enables
pass.
you to
Little
open
Lamar
up your
Jackson.
playbook.
Oh.
This time a
Face
shovel
mask. Give me
pass to
something.
Courtney White. That'll be a 5-yard completion and a 1st down for Seattle.
like it.
The problem for in tackling that they had
First.
to put in Michelle Angel, who at times has been an all-fantasy safety, specifically with the Los Angeles Temptation.
I got to hand it to coaches. They really got this defense together the last couple of games.
Nice.
When you play the Ferrari, it's a different animal.
That's our monster. Number 10. Oh, my God.
Of Michelle Angel hitting Wood here in stride
Good pass.
for another
was
Seattle
nice
1st
catch,
down.
too.
Great catch by Wood. With her size, you don't think she has those velvet hands like that, but really soft, made a
Velveteen
great
rabbit.
catch. Again, you're right, a great throw by Michelle Angel.
That was an 11-yard completion.
Oh, we
At
got a
least the
screen.
offense is doing what it
Got a little screen pass here. Trips right. Here we go.
And Savannah Wood has really played a major role tonight.
This team is exciting. If they don't make
She's
the
gonna fade back.
playoffs, all
Oh,
they have to
God,
do is
you
shore up that
bitch.
defense, and they're going to be there next year.
Angel that time
Damn it.
mishandling the snap from Nicole
Why would you fuck
Peterson.
this up?
And all she could do
Our fucking center is just chucking the ball.
gets up at
Whoa. The hell?
Absolutely right. Michelle Angel is simply a warrior. Most quarterbacks wouldn't be playing tonight because of her knee, not her back. Now her back's hurt. But she knows to advance to the playoffs, she has to be in the football game.
Minute 40. We need this.
a
we need to
2nd
score
and
now.
goal, ball at the Atlanta 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
An empty back set. From
Run
the
up the
shotgun,
middle. Run up the middle.
over the middle.
God damn it, that was overthrown.
And over.
God, she choked that. Girl's wide open. She had yardage.
Ball sail on Michelle.
3rd down. Damn.
Like they have
Yeah,
been
you
tonight.
can't hold, because they holding too. Everybody is holding, but you ain't calling nothing.
Cash me outside.
What do you think? What do you think? We ain't being held too?
I just love watching him on the sideline. He could have a reality show, an LFL reality show.
I got bad news for you. We were 18 yards out here.
I'll talk to LFL Films about that. A 3rd and goal at the Atlanta 18.
Run.
Angel rolling left, directing traffic, throwing into
That's
the
high.
end zone.
That's
Caught.
high. That's what's not caught.
Caught and dropped by Savannah Wood.
Wow, Wood said it's on her. It was right in her hand. She made a great catch last time. That one,
Throw was too high.
she's hurting too.
Too much
So Wood,
steam on
by
that thing.
Angel getting it there, should have been 6 points.
We have seen Wood make some.
This is basically the game's on the line. We got 1 play left in the 3rd here, and we're down. Shit. down 2 scores.
I thought I was watching Tom Brady in the pocket, the way she was pointing the receivers.
Yeah, we just can't stop the run. That's the problem.
Time to throw, and then she delivers a strike right where she told.
We need it right now.
I don't think we can emphasize enough the confidence that Michelle Angel plays with in the pocket.
God damn it, you
Poor
bowled it to
snap
her.
back to Angel.
You
Again,
stupid
directing
bitch.
traffic and overshooting her target.
What the fuck is our center doing?
So that'll be
Terrible throw, too.
for Seattle.
Horrible.
Zone. I thought she
Right, here comes the draw play.
overthrew her. I think Lauren Ziegler, the wide receiver, might have hurt her leg a little bit. We saw her limping off.
We need a turnover.
Wyatt's in the game. That's the same play that broke early for Atlanta.
So Dina Wajowski.
When your number is called.
Damn it.
Playoffs. Helmet of Angel. Harris saying that Michelle Angel threw the helmet at us. Let's take another look at this. That's
Fuck
Baker
happened.
coming up with
What happened? What the
Playoff.
fuck happened?
Unbelievable talent, but
Oh my God, what happened?
they just failed this year.
Another fake, another.
and
Oh, they're
some
getting
trickery
tricky.
to start the
Just
fourth
kill her.
quarter. A jump pass by
Yes!
Ziegler.
Dude, how amazing is it? These people, they should have just done draw play after draw play. And instead, we have this fuckery. What was that? A flea flicker reverse? The girl was not even close to being open. Look at this
Dina
shit.
Waj- playoffs.
They got- they're all cocky as
Unbelievable
shit.
talent, but they
The same stupid attempted, like audible, fake snap to the reverse.
failed
Look at
this
this
year.
flea flicker.
And
Everyone stays at home. They covered their
some
responsibility.
trickery to start the
She jumps like off her wrong foot, throws across her body.
fourth quarter.
Tight spiral, but
Jump
oh my God, cut in front of.
pass by
Now
Ziegler.
what happens?
That is intercepted.
Tackled.
Ashley Baker.
Oh, that's extra. That's extra. She threw her helmet. Let's see.
Don't do that bullshit. Cut that bullshit out. Are you gonna call something?
Come on, man.
That's
Are
a
you
late
gonna
hit.
call anything? Are you serious?
I know that's a flag.
The shot to the face.
Baker coming up with the interception.
That's such a big play. God, to start the fourth. We needed that. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
She just threw her helmet at her. Can I get my helmet? She just took my helmet.
She took the quarterback's helmet.
At us. Now the bitch can't get it back.
The bitch can't get it back.
And that's the voice of Krista
That's what I want to see. I want to see.
Harris saying that Michelle Angel threw the
Yeah,
helmet at
quarterback
us.
threw it. Look at her.
Let's take another look at this. That's Baker going down, and this is the helmet of Angel
That is funny.
Being
She hit her own teammate.
thrown against an Atlanta player.
Michelle Angel should totally be penalized for that.
Oh my God, those are the quarterbacks going after each other.
And now Dakota Hughes.
Don't cuss at me. She said, "Don't cuss at me." She's all tough, and then this guy walks up and is like, "What would he say? How do you cuss?"
Dakota Hughes.
Oh, go to your fucking bench. Don't you cuss at me. Don't cuss at me. Bob, you weren't like this at the preseason barbecue. Jesus. I know your wife, Bob. And your mistress.
Dakota Hughes and Michelle Angel now going at it. You could see the officials just trying to gain control of the moment.
It started with Michelle Angel.
Mama sama makusa. See, look at this. She throws the helmet. It hits her own safety.
Thrown her helmet at
Oh, maybe, it missed
the
everyone.
Atlanta player. And then I thought, even after all the scuffle, I think a Fezekai took a swing
A Fezikai's going after our coach.
at the head coach Bellamy.
God damn.
Yeah, a lot going on right now. Nick Martin and his officiating
Cash me outside of Fezikai for shit.
crew are going to have a lot to work out. It looks like they're not even going to throw a penalty there.
Yeah, nothing.
That's interesting.
They let him play, man.
How can't they call a penalty on that?
All right,
I think that
short,
was
go
multiple
short.
offsetting
Just,
penalties
yeah,
at
just
least.
carve
Nonetheless,
them like a
Seattle
turkey.
back with the football.
Go down.
And
Go
another
down.
opportunity. That was a 5-yard completion to Kiera.
You know what's crazy and what I realized? We have no running game. We do not run the ball. And I understand because the physique on our running back is garbage. But like our quarterback can run, but she's injured. She has bad knee, bad back. What is written on this girl's side? Give it to that monster. Just run a little screen pass to number 10.
That's the question. She went down early in this game, and that's why I think you've seen Michelle Angel look more to Savannah Wood as this game
Oh my
is
God,
going
you
on.
weren't going for it all.
A
Went for it all.
2nd and 5 pass
Oh
in
my
the end
God,
zone.
it was a good try.
And that time
Damn it, it
going
was a
to
good try.
Ashley Baker.
I love Ashley Baker out there.
Spreading it around this offense.
Look at Ashley
That
Baker.
was so close to being complete. I thought Baker was going to get it, but Quilla Franklin
Come on,
closed
Baker.
real quick on the ball, almost face guarding, and broke it up.
I'm not sure, no offense to Ashley Baker, but she would not be my top target here.
Wow.
I would look to Jasmine Carter, Savannah.
Fence taken. All right, go short across the middle. Just there it is, crossing route. Oh, that's the run. See? You got to have a threat for the run. That's a nice first down.
Of 7 and a Seattle first down.
We don't have that much time left. You know, it's like there's no margin of error here. We need to score. We need the 2-point conversion. Let's not fuck around.
You try a trick play, and the only way Seattle gets back in this game would be turnovers, and that's what happened.
Well, you know, our own Heidi Goldsneck did call it at the beginning of the half, questioning Dakota Hughes about Seattle's second half.
Can we hurry up, guys? This is the fourth quarter.
And we could be witnessing
What
it
are we
again
doing?
here.
You have the Ferrari, you have Dakota Hughes, and
the
you do
15.
an end-around pass.
Got my eye on that
First and 10,
center.
ball at the 15.
Good juke.
Angel
Good
just
juke.
easily
Throw.
avoiding the rush.
Dude, oh my God, she got lit up. She got
Lit
lit up.
up.
Okay, wait a minute. Why would you overthrow it? Look at that big booty.
Angel bought a lot of time. I thought she could have
God.
bought more time.
Look at this overthrow. You're gonna. If you throw that normal, it's a catch and it's a first down.
Receiver, you don't
And we got 2nd and 10. Damn it.
ball up that high over the middle, or you're going to go to the hospital.
Clock's rolling.
I think Dina Wojciechowski senses this is the final 7 minutes and 23 seconds.
Just a quick 5-yard pass here. Just
And
quick.
she's gonna
Short.
get after
Just
it.
short.
2nd and 10.
Short. There's the back. She's open. She's fucking
Rolling
open.
right, now
If you don't throw it to
cutting
her.
back across the field.
God damn it. Throw it to somebody.
Still looking
Oh,
to the end
she's
zone.
slid away.
A
Pick.
high overarching.
Garbage.
That was beautiful
Garbage.
by Lauren Ziegler like a center fielder. And another threat shut down by this Atlanta defense.
That was a terrible decision. Awful. Why don't you just run for a first down? What are you doing? Get out.
Just mistimed her jump,
Sickened me.
or she might have had 6.
She threw her helmet off and threw it down at me. Jolie saw it and took her helmet.
Game's over. Look at her.
That's Dakota Hughes
Game
been in the end zone.
over.
That's why she's special. Go.
Legend Stell Harris.
Is it a touchdown?
Stell Harris being honored on Friday, September
They just marched on
7th
the
in
field?
Austin, Texas.
Look at this.
Site of the Legends Cup for her Hall of Fame
No resistance.
induction. And they're going to go back to
long version.
Harris.
This is fucking shit.
Dakota Hughes electing to keep it herself. She lost the ball but regained it.
I know, but then you were down. She was on you.
Look at like fucking Dakota.
You ain't gonna do shit. Trust me when you don't want my fucking ass. Trust me.
Oh,
Hey, fat ass, get the fuck up off the field. There's a waiter in here, bitch. Look at that fat.
I love it.
Too fatty, look too fatty.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure what
I'm
played, but
loving that.
she lost the ball
What
to
did I
Seattle
just
2.
witness?
We'll see if they go to the Ferrari here, who's had a lot of success on this drive. That is it, right into the breadbasket and into the end zone.
Who did it? Get the fucking hands off the fucking off my court. You ain't gonna do shit. Trust me when you don't want my fucking ass. Trust me. Hey, fat ass, get the fuck up off the field. There's a waiter in here, bitch. Look at that fat. Woo, look too fatty, look too fatty.
Oh my God, that is such good content. Wow, I could watch that all day.
On after it this game,
we're
may
good.
be getting the best
40
of
to
number
18.
8, Michelle.
Sad.
Look at me.
That's Jessica Salazar saying your heart is on fire tonight to Dakota Hughes. Michelle Williams. Carter doesn't really have the speed, and Baker is very in for Seattle. Rolling right, Angel
Oh
again
my God,
under
sacked.
pressure.
Intentional
This
grabbing.
time able to get it off. Threw into Trap Carter. So Seattle is going to turn it over on downs, and Dakota Hughes waits.
Well, that's all she wrote. They put up
The
a.
flag.
That's not the Seattle team that I've come to know and love. That's just. They traded. They had wholesale changes the following year. My lord. Devastating. What we need is new trailers, We need week 2. There we go.
What's the last thing you remember, Danny?
He said we had to run.
The reason you survived is because you're a very uncommon girl. You're not alone. Not anymore. Do you know what mutants are? Would anyone like to share their first time? Rain?
I was 13.
But that's Arya Stark. She has superpowers.
I thought it was a dream. I just lost control.
Sam?
I started
And that's Stranger Things guy.
panicking. People got hurt.
More mutants.
Roberto?
My girlfriend had burned her.
Ileana?
I killed 18 men, one by one.
Pink Floyd sold out.
This isn't a hospital, it's a cage.
It's important we find out your power so we can help you get better.
I saw something I don't think she wanted me to see. I don't think we're here to get better.
This place takes your greatest fear and makes you live through it until it kills you.
Who's there? We can get out of this together.
That's Marvel? The New Mutants? God, have we not seen this all before? Not good. I'm not feeling that.